You know, the pressure will be coming hard and fast here from this Chan, won't it? Especially because he's got the Rat King set. Starting off with the Blightstone, 4 GG branches and a bit of
what item?
tangos.
What item is he gonna go?
That's what I would see in a hurry, in a panic. I started looking up what is a Chen build. The only carry Chen guides I could find. Remember this website, DOTA Fire, back from 2012. Could not find any updated sites.
Well, I think you're gonna just build normal items like build a helm, go push, because the rest of the heroes are actually gonna do damage. The carry is actually just like a. I think he's gonna buy all like the team items.
Yeah, yeah. He's basically a utility carry, and if you don't win past 30 minutes, you're kind of done.
30 minutes, 25.
I mean, and yeah. Let's not forget we've got the God King Hua Lian here as well on SAG. Probably the star player.
生者华联.
Thank you, Hua Lian. Yes. He's a very strong player here himself. He really showed us up for the last ESL event. You were doing the SEA region, but I was doing the Chinese region, where he really showed his stuff. So let's not forget about this guy. The problem is, you know, it's a faceless void against such an early lineup.
By the way, it's so it's not an Earth Spirit mid. It's a Puck mid and Earth Spirit offlane as a core.
Yes. Kind of like it. I mean, that's really fast. I almost would prefer to see the Earth Spirit mid though. I'm not sure actually. I don't know if Yapaj plays it though.
Well, think about this: if you're a core Chen, you buy the Holy Locket. You have a mech. They pop Chrono, they pop Ravage, Sonic Wave, and you mech and Head of God. You heal everybody up.
Yeah, but if you're in the Chrono, you're just
don't be in the Chrono.
Just don't be in the Chrono,
You're
forehead.
the carry.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. Yeah, I just kind of like the Earth Spirit because he does so well with the levels. I mean, the damage is literally insane. I mean, look at Scammy. He actually denied OP God there on the range
Yeah,
creep.
he's a strong laner.
Yeah.
But if they don't really play the game in a fast manner, they don't win their lanes, they're gonna have a hard time later.
This isn't like, I mean, early on, of course, is the only opportunity you really have to harass a Tidehunter, but it's not really actually that easy of a lane for the Tidehunter, is it? Against 2 ranged heroes, one with minus armor, and especially with the...
you need your Kraken Shell to lane.
You really do, yeah.
2 points in Kraken Shell at level 3 if you need be. But overall, I feel like the Tide just has to buy a pipe to negate most of the magic damage that's coming out from the Earth Spirit, the Puck, the Phoenix.
I mean, you can already see he's going for the Ring of Health, which is going to be the Hooded Defiance, which is going to be the pipe.
He just needs to rush pipe to stifle the push, you know. The game of the Dire team is going to be incredibly fast, and all he needs to do this game is just hold the ground, buy time for his team.
This is going to be all gas, no breaks out from Neon. According to our observer, they did it versus Team Trust to success, right? They did end up winning that game, I believe. So who knows? Maybe history will repeat itself. But here we go. I mean, like I said, OP got having a very fun time here. They are going to go for the kill even, and this very well could be first blood. Johnny Well maybe will go down first, but no. Instead, he picks up the kill.
He actually went for the... I didn't go for a Scatter Blaster level.
No, he didn't. Went instead for the little Shredder. Minus armor, minus attack speed. I think that's a very questionable first level. I don't think I've ever even seen that, especially on supports or cores.
It gives you a lot more flexibility in terms of securing the last hits, trading, doing damage.
Even the move speed slow, of course, is super advantageous when you have a core offlaner to combo it with.
I will have to see. I mean, the Shredder has been buffed so much that maybe people feel like it's just better in the lane right now.
It has, and you always want to have that one level against the Phoenix, right? But usually that's by level 6, 7, maybe
later.
Maybe go for a 2-2-1 build right at level 5. But maybe the point of, hey, I have it now, so beware. Don't try and get funky with me as soon as you hit level 6.
He's taking it because he believes that it's good for the lane, you know, for him to build to get that spell. Right now, not really paying off. The Tide got killed, but he's still last hitting.
Look at that, Yapaj going up to the high ground here for DD. Now, I don't quite know if our panel brought it up, but Neon actually playing on the Guangdong Chinese servers, so out from the SEA region, as they actually have better ping there. So he's playing the Puck on what would be higher ping, I guess, if he was on SEA. But they will get a kill bottom lane here, making it a 1-for-2. Neon, or rather play hard in some trouble, but they will be forcing away Hua Lian quite effectively there with the core Earth Spirit.
Oh, this guy is like super flexible. He's the latest addition, JG. It seems like he's playing a wide variety of heroes for this team, and I was mentioning about how it is important that when you pick a hero early and you have multiple players being able to play the hero in different roles. And this is what is going on for them with this Earth Spirit. Usually Yopaj is playing this hero on their mid lane, and now they're able to even move it to the off lane if need be.
Yep. As we'll take another look at that kill here. Yep, just nicely done. Good Chen, or I'm sorry, rather Disruptor had nowhere to go.
It's just a weak laner in this kind of situation.
Yeah, against this all-out, all-gas, no-break sort of deal. They are getting out CS, though, is the problem here thus far. SAG currently occupying the top 3 positions in that word, but not in kills here, and they're going to go for another one mid lane. Look at the amount of rotations here. Both supports.
2 supports getting the runes and driving by in the mid lane.
Literally, quite literally a drive-by there. And there you go, getting the D ward on top of that and the taunt just to rub it in.
Very, very nice to watch the way they're playing Dota right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a silly strat. Maybe you might even call it a bit cheesy, right?
It's not exactly cheesy though. They've been known in C to be playing.
Well,
they're playing around with a carry that doesn't really play carry.
Okay, okay.
Like a very fast-paced game. They have their own like beliefs on how they should play the game, you know. Because everyone, when everyone is playing hard carry ever since the meta was moved to this direction, and some people feel like, okay, since everyone is doing this, why not we play in a different way to take advantage of it? Because everyone is trying to outgreed the other.
Yeah, JG, just looking at his page here, used to be a mid laner here on Goodfellows. He was on Low-Key Esports, SGD, you know, a bunch of other tier 2 SCA teams that are quite renowned. So
high skill player.
High skill player, and he's got the tempo and the timings of a mid lane player. You know, that's not something you lose, that aggressiveness. We see it, I mean, that one iteration of OG with the 3 mids, for example, right?
Yeah, this Tide is taking a huge beating here in this lane. 2 points in Kraken Shell, 2 points in Anchor Smash, but still tanking up a lot of damage here.
I mean, some Discord issues here connected to the VPN. That's not too unreasonable there. But to the Pangolier, he's having a nice time. I like the Ring of Bacillus. I feel like this used to just be Sage's Mask, but the item's been quite heavily nerfed, so now you need to give it the piece of paper for it to actually give you some meaningful mana regeneration. He's going to get a D ward real quick. Just really great, actually, warding coverage as well out from Neon. You can see that they've got an aggressive ward mid lane here, and they're going to make another rotation as well.
The puck level 6, so he's calling for the support to come. Coil
is ready.
He needs one more. I think both the supports to be here.
Yeah, and there goes the other support now. They will leave Snapfire now alone against the Chen top. As OP got, I think his mission is farm this Pipe of Insight as fast as possible, or as fast as whaley possible. Yopaj drops the coil as they do have the rotations coming on over. Queen of Pain, nice dodge there with the phase shift.
Supports from Neon again.
Yes, indeed. We do have a pretty easy escape, however. It was the blink out in time, but nicely done, forcing them away from the bottle. That's going to give Yopaj instead the chance, as he will be now man fighting here. Misses uphill once, will still get the kill, however, and the warrior is going to die, but September likely to go down from that. They have now rotated Red Panda over from bottom lane, but he's going to have a very, very poor time versus Yopaj as he sips on the bottle. As the Thunder Strike will at least throw it out before he goes, but there it goes. 3 kills for Yopaj. 3-0-1. My goodness gracious, this game, it's off to, we're off to the races from the get-go. And look at the stack. What is this stack? That's like a 4-time stack. That's incredible.
Who can actually farm this now? The Tide?
The Tide? He can Ravage it. Right? You have to Chrono and Ravage the stack just to farm it. As he's actually going to be going for the phase boots. Okay, so he's opting for some move speed.
Yeah, but so far Neon has been playing an excellent game. Like everything is textbook correct. What they're doing, everyone is making the perfect moves. 4-minute runes they've been controlling, getting the gank on mid. Catapult wave, 6-minute rune. They've been doing everything precisely.
Yeah, they're checking all the boxes, and that's the thing when you're going for such an aggressive. Speaking of aggressive, there they go. Actually, they have connected onto Yopaj as the Dream Coil. Oh my goodness, they've actually nuked down while he
He used his call mid, went back to base heal, coil up again, TP bot. Like this is the movements that I love watching. Look at players.
That's going to be a huge stack if they can steal. I think Puck can actually farm that, especially with a Boulder Smash out from our Earth Spirit.
He's going to have a very early Veil if he wants to go for it. Their lineup is actually perfect for him to go a Veil.
Seriously, yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, well, it's working. Like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Yopaj getting another kill. When you go for these really early drafts, you have to check all the boxes. You can't really afford to miss any of them.
The Tide's going for Blast instead of
Ooh.
I think he went for Blast first.
How is that? Do you think that's going to be very costly? How much harder does that make SAG? How much harder does it make their game?
It's good for the laning phase, getting the Blasts. but it depends on how fast the game is going. He's gonna need to farm a pipe ASAP.
Yep.
Like the push is going to come at any moment. The Chen is already ready. He has his helm.
Yep, he's probably calling the troops over. I think.
Look at his build. No points in the aura. I don't need aura.
Nope, I'm not healing. I don't go for a headdress. There's the coil now onto the Queen of Pain. We need a bit more damage. The Sonic Wave into the Cookie will stun Yopaj up. The follow-up is not going to be there. September unable to close the gap. Get that 50% bonus damage with Red Panda with the rotation over. Might secure the kill. Nope, you thought. As there goes the all heal out from the Chen. The kills, I mean, when it rains, it pours here 2 to 8, which really isn't all that much sometimes, especially if you watch a lot of NA Dota, but it's quite a lot here.
Well, with their lineup, they have to play at this kind of
Yes.
pace. They really need to get the ball rolling all the time. Every time Coil is up on the puck, he wants to go and set up kills, or on the cost of QOP or the Void.
I'm curious as to how the Faceless Void is responding here. Obviously, he's going for that Mask of Madness, and I would presume Power Treads here. But, you know, I feel like most Faceless Voids are going to want to go for that Midas early on. I don't think he can afford it this game.
I think
right?
not this game. If he goes for it, this game is going to be too dangerous.
That's what I'm thinking. It's almost too greedy, which is strange because it's almost...
He doesn't need to be greedy this game because the enemy has gone for this kind of...
Exactly, right? He just needs to land a good chrono for DD to hit him up with a nice Sonic Wave, and OP God can follow up with a Ravage, as they will be hunting top lane, but it's going to be a bit of a difficult one to find, given the Icarus dive availability. So that is going to be a tier 1 for a tier 1. Oh my goodness, the push out from Scam.
I was surprised that he didn't actually save 1 point for the aura, just for the recall. You know? Like having the recall, even though you're playing this kind of draft, can be very handy. Calling the puck or Earth Spirit around the gang.
Yeah,
But so far, so they have the Helm of Dominator on Chen, they have the Veil on the puck. I guess, what does Earth Spirit need to build? He just needs to build like a vessel, I guess.
Yeah, a vessel. Maybe a 4-staff if you want to be a little cheeky and get a break on the coil.
Maybe, but
I mean, you don't even need that, right? Because you can just roll in and kick
yeah,
up.
he needs to just be a front line, a body, just to tank up. I think just go for as much HP and armor items. Maybe Blade Milk would be nice after.
Yeah. It's quite a strange build when you're going for this all out, but you got to do it as the support's there. Just, you know, farm with each other, and that's a pretty fast Veil.
So, drums, Helm of Dom. Yeah, this is gonna be, their timing is gonna hit fairly
Look
soon.
at that, Chen just farmed Ancients.
Yeah, look at his net worth.
Look at his net worth. Yeah, this man is farmed. God King Walian's doing a pretty good job of trying to keep him at bay here.
Hey, they have to try to just shuffle out crit waves, delay the game.
Yeah.
And the Dire team wants to hit towers as soon as possible. Once the I think they're just waiting on these drums on the Chen.
And then that'll be probably the signal to go. This is exciting stuff. I feel like we haven't seen... I mean, this used to be basically the meta not too long ago, right?
Yeah, with like I said, the idea about like doing this kind of playstyle could be because everyone is playing greedy and trying to outgreed each other. So one team will always be thinking, okay, since everyone's doing this, why not I try to play a faster game? Even though the meta doesn't favor it, but because everyone is trying to outgreed each other, we're just going to try to play it in a different way to punish everyone.
Exactly. They're going for a bit of an undercut, as I like to call it, right? They're going to undercut your timings by one hell of a lot of maybe 10,
but at the
15
same
minutes.
time, you have to play perfectly.
You really do. You really do. And there they go onto Yopaj. Now, we do have follow-up from September, but no actually ulti, but the Static Storm whiz on top of the puck. Although, maybe in some trouble is God King Walian. Ooh, we need a bit more damage. We're not going to be able to find it. That means Play Hard is going to be rendered useless here. The glimpse. Oh, wow, DD. He's going to jump right up there. JG does a good job to kick him down to ensure that there's no glimpse opportunity, no vision for that, rather. They're going to end that with just a kill onto the puck, but still a pretty big one.
Chrono is down. Dire has to move right now. The mid-tier one is the next objective. They have Ravage plus Sonic Wave.
Yeah, exactly, and that's still a little bit of a dangerous spot. But, you know, the kills this early, I mean, it's still 12 minutes in, and we're talking about, whoa, that's such a significant kill on the puck, but it really is. The good news for Neon is you're dead for like maybe 20 seconds at this point in the game, as they will be making a jump mid.
Kick him out of the call?
Yeah, they need to try and kick up. There's the snap, and a good, whoa, he purged that one right off.
Okay, that's a big deal that he popped already.
Yeah, it is. Maybe he was expecting a bit more. Yeah, JG even expecting the rotations, as he will drop the Magnetize. Hit him with another stone before he goes at the very least, and Yopaj might be going a bit diving for this one here, worthy of perhaps an Olympic performance, as they will extend now the Magnetize onto him, but Yopaj had enough damage with himself.
I have to be careful expanding all these spells. You know, the moment all the spells are down, you're gonna lose the whole map.
Yep. Yeah, you have to always be able to threaten, right, with a supernova, with a heal.
So the Chen, as I expected, he is also the one building the pipe.
Yep.
Like once they have this pipe, the mech, they can actually live through the whole combo in the chrono.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
early stage, when the chrono is popped, the damage
September
is coming.
dropping the ulti. We don't have a Ravage anymore, so everyone's just going to walk away. Not really sure what the plan
Here
was
comes the
here.
counter initiation.
The counter is going to be coming, but good lockdown there onto OP God. Is eventually, he is a tanky boy, but he will be going down eventually. There's the Sonic Wave. They only catch one. It's Yopaj. No one else trapped here. JG just walking on through before the kinetic field
Very,
can catch
very
him.
bad for the Radiant team. They've used the Ravage, Chronosphere, and Quap ulti even.
They need to.
They have to chill and just push out 3 waves.
Exactly. They just got to chill. Maybe like, not. You don't really want to let a tier 2 go, but you have to fight with your
Tier
cooldown.
1 is fine, but you need every single cooldown. The Chrono, the Ravage, the Quap
I
ultimate.
don't believe what I'm seeing here. Walian's going for a Battle Fury.
What?
That's not the item, in my opinion. That's going to be the coil. Now they catch 2. September in a lot of trouble. He's going to get nukes down as well.
This game is going way too fast. They have to try to push out the crit waves, just focus on dodging, wait for your spells. Like the Battle Fury is like, I don't know, maybe it could work, maybe it doesn't. But at the moment, I feel like they just need to focus on clearing out crit waves, get more levels and farm on their heroes. They are not.
Yeah.
They're not able to fight the Dire lineup right now.
Wouldn't you rather see something like
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom or even maybe the Midas? I would have preferred to see.
But the thing is, like, the more I'm thinking about this Battle Fury, because they have to like keep hitting creeps, pushing out the waves, and the Battle Fury definitely does help him in that department. And what do you actually want to go for right now that allows the Void to fight? There's not really nothing that you can chip by.
No, you got a good point. You got a good point.
And Midas feels like it's also like a Battle Fury. Why not I just get a Battle Fury?
Oh, it's going to be a kill now again onto September. Well, because the Midas to me it's quite expensive and quite an investment, of course, but you are at least paying for attack speed at the end of the day, which you can proc more bashes on. Whereas the cleave, I suppose, like you said, of course, it does accelerate your farm. It'd be foolish for me to ignore that. And of course, your bash hit does actually cleave as well. But I don't know.
But I think
the build-up's good.
It really doesn't really matter like how he's building the hero. I think it's more about how they are playing the game. They need to try to get to their timings. I think right now, even if he's building a Midas or Battle Fury, it doesn't really change the
fact that he won't be ready to fight.
Yes.
Good point.
That's why he just needs to just keep hitting creeps, keep concentrating on getting more items. Go for pickoffs like this.
Okay, this is perfect here. If they can catch play hard, even though it's a small kill. The blink misses. They need vision for a glimpse, and they're not going to get it. So this harkens back to our conversation yesterday about how sometimes you need space for the space creator, right? And in this scenario, the Tidehunter, unfortunately, he's taken an unlucky death or 2 here, so he's actually a bit farther behind.
Yeah, but the game is still...
The game is still not
playable.
close.
Yeah,
Yes, of course.
Still playable for Radiant. They just need to get their shit together. Fight one time with all their spells. And choose the timings wisely. They have, if they make one mistake right now, the Dire team is going to run up their high ground.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous that we're saying this 60 minutes in, especially in this patch, which has been, what's the grittier core, right? TB, or you're going for a Spectre.
Breath of fresh air, you know, it's nice.
It is, actually. And there we go. That should be a pretty easy kill on a Disruptor. They do commit a coil for it, and I think 2 or 3 remnant
that's
charges.
fine. This is fine for Radiant. Every time a hero dies, push out the wave, farm jungle, hit creeps, delay.
Delay. They did use a Fortify for that, though. The next creep wave is coming back in. Farming mid lane is the Queen of Pain. A Scam farming top. It's going to be surrounded by 2 heroes.
He's pretty tanky, though.
He is pretty tanky.
I don't think they can kill him.
I'm not sure either. They're going to commit the Chronosphere. There's the heals from behind from John Noel. And
he has a foot.
That is not a kill that is happening. They have severely overestimated the damage. This Chen, he's not even worried about it. Very nicely done. And look at this. They're going to get a few of the stragglers on the way out. September going to get stunned up there by the Earth Spirit. And in comes Play Hard for the bonus damage.
They haven't really played against this kind of playstyle.
So they haven't.
They're struggling to figure out what they have to do right now.
This is why it's really fun to see C versus Chinese matches, right? Because I feel like the Chinese matches are very, very orthodox generally, right? They play you
know what to expect.
Exactly, and it's very clear. And they really do execute on their strategies and their play style, right? As, disarm there, just baiting, maybe forcing them out. But when you hit them with a little bit of a different play style, something that's quite contrary to the current meta, I don't want to say they freeze up, but they continue playing their game and sometimes don't adjust.
But sometimes they would figure out, they would diagnose what's the problem, you know, between games. That's why you need to see the full BO3.
Of course,
to understand who can actually play better or adjust better.
Of course, one game does not tell a series.
And the coaches come into play after the game.
Of course, and they go, don't be bad. Hey, be better. I'm the best.
Generally,
reset.
they will tell you reset. This is the problem. Blah blah blah. Focus on this. Try to adjust to this, and everything will be Gucci. That's why I always try to look at the adjustments. I like to in a long series in a BO3, the adjustments. The first loss is always like not the end of the world. It's how you come back.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fascinating series here between the two we've currently got going on. 18-minute battle fury.
It's very, very nice to watch a team play a totally different DOTA.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of it shows how really talented they can be, right? Because it's one thing to play well by the meta, and I don't mean any respect by that. There's people, but it's another thing to see a completely different style and to see it work against a team that is playing by the meta. Because that it just shows how beautiful Dota is, the most beautiful game over football.
Yeah, in NA there used to be this saying, how do you punish someone that gets Midas? Buy even more Midas.
There you go.
That's what everyone's doing right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
You buy Battle Fury. Okay, I buy Battle Fury plus Midas.
I'm gonna get a Midas. I'm gonna get a Spectre and go for a Meteor Hammer and use it to farm.
And this kind of game would remind everyone you have to know where is the line, when to draw the line, how much greedy that you can get away with.
That was something I think Universe is quoted as saying, how do you get good at offlane? You just play on the line as much as you can, and every time you get killed, every time you go over the line, you go, okay, next time a little bit less here. As September is counting his lucky stars, considering that he knows where the line is.
That's a very good way of approaching and training for the game.
Especially for the offlane position, I should mention. Oh my goodness, they've actually caught the face of light. He gets the chrono up, but immediately the coil snaps. DD holding on to the ult. He does not want to commit it here, and September is in some trouble. Hualien, is he going to be able to escape? No, he will not. 50 seconds he's dead for.
It's very, very unfortunate that he didn't survive that. That was a very, very quick reaction and dropping the chrono.
It was. Unfortunately, did not catch the Earth Spirit that was rolling in to kick him out.
Oh, the Snapfire, no!
Oh, Snapfire, no! She gets the Scatter Blast, gets only one of the creeps here as...
oh, the penitence, the full level penitence!
Oh my goodness, he should die! They actually ravage the Chen! Can they kill him? Oh, we still have a Sonic Boom, but they can't! Look at the healing! And now the rest of the team, that's going to be a great Static Storm though, locking down our Chen, but it's not going to stop the mechanism! He is still in fighting shape! You've killed one of his Centaurs, and the rest of his team is still chasing you down. Red Panda next to Paul Skem with a double kill. Winter, what is going on?
They have not learned their lesson not to touch the Chen. The Chen is actually not a support Chen and not a normal carry. This is a Chen that there is a hero that you don't want to be going on. And they are not really using their timings very well. They don't have enough damage to kill him. They weren't even close at all.
No, they weren't. I mean, they tried to kill him top lane with the kisses and the chrono. Failed miserably. They tried to get him here.
100 HP or 200.
Yeah, you maybe killed one of his creeps. Maybe.
Yeah, so right now they just need to figure out that. But I think it might actually be already too late. They took too much damage in the game. They lost too much already.
Yep. Oh, or Yopaj rather. Oh, nice silence there. JG. Yeah.
Kick him out of the call.
Yep. Kick him out. You have a silence to follow up and another stun. There's absolutely no way he's living. Oh, they are fighting over here though. My goodness, nice job by Playhard escaping.
There's
no
the
kisses
Ravage.
Bouncing around. There is no Ravage. We still only have a Sonic Wave available. Walian's dead for 40. Playhard rolling on through. Will find the Tide Hunter. He's a bit of a tanky target here. They might be able to kill him. JG and Yopaj now joining the fight after the kill bottom lane as they're going to kick him right back into Yopaj. Good damage getting done here. He's just a bit too tanky for them though. I think kind of wasting their time going after him. Because honestly, there's no reason to kill him. He doesn't have Ravage.
They're all magic damage.
Yeah.
Can't touch him. They literally have no physical damage apart from the Chen creeps.
Yeah, that's ridiculous that you say that. We were saying we need physical damage. And Skep goes, okay, I'll pick Chen. Sounds good. That's going to be a tier 2 tower down now. Only one tier 2 remaining for SAG.
Yeah, but if they are able to pull off a fight win, they defend a fight and they wipe or at least kill 3 to 4 heroes, that would actually be enough.
They really only need one.
Yeah,
right?
only one.
And this is the luxury that Chronosphere affords you. You have the out, right? You always have the option. Well, not the option. There's always the possibility of a
Tide
chrono.
is going for a Desolator. I actually feel like finishing the pipe is also pretty important. But now if they are able to pull off, it's actually better for them to get more damage so they can kill people during the Ravage or Chrono.
I don't know. I feel like I agree with your point. I feel like you just need to delay this game long enough because, like we said, 25, 30 minutes, and I mean, Walian, he's getting the farm going. Look at this. He's gone for an Echo Saber now into the.
Eventually, you're gonna have enough damage to kill them during the Chrono.
Exactly. Face's Void late game is terrifying here. I mean, Yes, Chen is very difficult to kill now, and he's lived through your Chronosphere and your kisses, but a little bit later that might change here, as we're going to have all the ultis back up for SAG. Might see another bit of a skirmish. We've yet to even see a supernova, but we might see one here. Johnny Wall perhaps in some trouble.
No need for a supernova.
No, there's no need. Oh my goodness, they've killed DD though. There's supernova.
Oh,
Nicely done. Wasting the time here.
He's out.
Yeah, he's totally going to be fine. And now actually Scam and company running on over. Play hard as well. Everyone kind of just sat around and watched the supernova explode. They didn't do anything about it. And now they're going to watch September explode. They're looking for a bit more. JG is going to be unable to find Red Panda TPing away into the trees, but 2 kills for free. Well, for a supernova.
Yep, very, very nice by Jano there on the Phoenix. And another Yule's catch here. Does he have backup?
We have a...
Solo kill him?
I was about to say, unfortunately for Yopaj and the rest of Neon, we do have a the leash on cooldown for about another 10 seconds, so could have been a kill potentially. Although, be careful not to overextend here. Oh, nice job blinking away in time. That Static Storm is ready. But Skem's pushing bottom, and that tower should be gone any moment now. Oh, maybe not if they fortify it.
Pipe grieves drums.
Pipe grieves drums.
And then he's getting a holy locket next.
Yeah, it's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be really incredible to see. I'm surprised. He does have a satyr in there, so that 5 HP regen is gonna be amped as well. Oh my goodness, this is madness. There goes the tower. He's even got a dragon scale to make it a little bit. Look at that dragon scale. Look at 50 HP regen per second.
It's so fun to watch Dota like this.
It really is. It really is. The Chen has a dragon scale. It's ridiculous.
So Raiden just still needs to. The gameplay is still the same. They need to figure out how they can survive that one high ground push that they can defend, or that Roshan. The next Roshan, they have to choose one place to fight.
They have all the ultis except for the Sonic Wave currently.
But I think that they still don't have enough damage though. Even if they have Sonic Wave, Ravage, Disruptor, I think the damage is gonna come from the fight.
Phoenix actually has opted for a Holy Locket himself.
Yeah, that's actually really, really good item.
It is a really good item. Percentage-based healing is absolutely insane when it gets amped.
And if you think about it, all they need to do is make sure that if they drop the Chrono and Ravage, everybody doesn't die, then you win the fight.
Pretty much. As Wowie ends, he's gonna get stunned once. He's gonna get stunned twice, but that's about it before OP guys.
The backup.
Close him. The backup is gonna be incoming though. Play hard, rolling on through that kinetic field. They're gonna catch two. Void is in trouble, but great Static Storm is placed defensively, but it's not enough as Yopaj just simply walks away from it, securing the kill onto Hualien. There was a supernova somewhere on the map. Doesn't matter now because OP God is getting ran down. The rolling boulder will not find him, but the Seb's already coming out. Neon, they're having a bunch of fun in this game. There's going to be the 3-man Ravage. Absolutely, actually not even. Yopaj is able to dodge it out quite deftly, and OP God not even able to get up to his high ground before they cut him down. Neon have not even dropped a single death in that fight. It's 3-26. They're up 13k 26 minutes into the game. What is going on, man?
The Radiant team does not know what is going on, Richie.
They don't. They don't.
They're playing the game like it's a normal game where you can keep fighting when you have a Ravage, when you have Chronosphere. You have all your ultis up, but it's a very weird game for you to play. You have all your ultis up, but you cannot actually fight the Dire team because of how they have dropped it.
Nope, not at all. I mean, you saw how badly that went after they tried to kill Chen creeps. Now they have no ultis up. DD's got a BKB, and they're going to go, all right, whatever, we'll just walk away from you for 10 seconds. Oh, actually, JG's not going to be able to walk away. He is really tanky. He's got a BKB of his own. He's going to now pop it, looking for Hualien. Ooh, the coil's just a touch late. That should be the end of this push out.
Power damage, Chen, baby.
Oh, okay. That's going to be a bit of a tough kill, especially with the Yule Scepter. They're going to be able to cut him down and completely. I mean, they barely got any damage, but now look at Play Hard jumping back in to counter initiate. Also rolling in is JG. OP God's got no ulti, but there come the kisses out from September. Good damage here onto JG. He's already utilized the BKB. Can they get a kill here? There's the first Chen heal, and JG still somehow alive. They're going to pull back one. It's going to be Yopaj as finally they're going to get the Earth Spear. Out comes the Static Storm. The Puck in trouble. Does have the Yule Scepter. Play hard as well. Going to swashbuckle to the low ground, but it looks like Yopaj is going to be able to jaunt away. The Blinks in sync, and Neon Esports, they'll only lose one, plus a courier.
Amazing Dota.
Amazing Dota. Oh, they might have gotten a little bit too greedy trying to TP that close. Unfortunately, Neon, after we just praised you for that much, have to take it back now.
Still fun to watch.
Still fun to watch. But high ground held? Question mark? Are you happy with that if you're SAG? You did lose mid barracks.
I mean, you lost the Rex, but I still think there's hope for them. Like you saw how much damage they are starting to deal with during the Chronosphere right now. And it just takes one fight, you know, and then
there we go.
another pick-off.
Another pick-off. That's huge. That's huge.
Like one fight could just turn the game for them. Like they just need one good fight, despite the 11k, 10k deficit right now.
And I don't think Walian's gonna find it this game. I mean, he's just go to Chrono, you'll scepter. Chrono heals. I mean, it's too much.
He needs to have a BKB right now.
He does. That is absolutely mandatory, and he's going for the S and Y.
He still wants to farm.
I don't. Okay, and here's the thing is, and there's the Death completed. I mean, the way SAG is playing this, they're like it's guaranteed this game to go for another 5-10 minutes, as there's going to be the boulder smash onto our poor Snapfire, unable to move.
To their defense, the only way they can win this game is if the game goes on another 10 minutes.
They are playing for their win condition. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to build an item immediately that will stop this push for maybe 2 minutes, and then it's useless after. That's absolutely correct, but for now, it's going to be useless.
They have to hold on for another 5 minutes.
Yep.
Until the Void has a BKB.
Until the Void has a BKB, and he's got good farming items for that. So at least that that is going to be expedited a bit. Yopaj does have a Dagon 1, however. I believe, yeah, he's got Dagon 2 on the courier.
So far up. Does he have a TP?
Oh no, he's going to be in some serious trouble. Oh my goodness gracious. Walian absolutely murdered in cold blood, missing.
Why is he farming so far up? He's in front of the tier 1.
Yeah, he's got no vision either there. It's a bit of a bad place to be dying. I mean, we have so little vision actually up for SAG. They got a ward mid lane, they got a ward watching their low ground, and they might know that Roche is happening here, but with Walian dead for 50 seconds, there's your Chrono. You still do have plenty of ultis to be using here, to be quite fair. SAG, they got some serious team fight, but they really need to kind of put it all together flawlessly for it to work here. As the Skev is just starting up the Roshan here, the most farmed in the game. Play hard, getting ran down by DD. Kisses incoming as well, and they will get the kill there with the Soul Burn, but that's 2 ultis down. That should just about secure them the Roshan in exchange for the kill onto the Pangolier. Although I say that, and in comes OP God. Will he be able to get it? JG rolling out of the pit here. Roche extremely low. There's the Supernova. Initially, OP God. The egg is great. There goes the Ravage, but it's going to be JG securing the Aegis. In some trouble is Yopaj, but not if he phase shifts away from the cookie. And now Neon Esports on the prowl. They're looking for more. A beautiful 2-man coil. They're going to get the snap. Actually, it's a 3-man coil. They found DD as well. Forced to pop his own BKB. Down goes September. Down goes Red Panda as well. Yopaj still quite healthy, as the Queen of Pain barely able to escape here with the thanks of the Black King Bar blinking away in time. She should be able to live, and Walian, he can't really do much but run on over and run on back. They use the Ravage for that as well.
I think he was trying to, I don't know, he was very, very indecisive of what he wanted to do.
He was.
In the end, I think he just like felt like he wanted to take a gamble, Ravage, and maybe he could pick up the Aegis.
Yeah.
Because he saw Roshan was dying. But he was like moving back and forth, but he wasn't sure.
It was tough. I mean, and especially because we have no structures either. I mean, the closest place the Void could have TP'd was the top tier 3 tower. It takes him forever to get over it.
Dia just needs to push right now. Without Ravage, this is the best opening they're gonna be getting.
Without Ravage, without Kisses, without Sonic Wave, you got all your teams back up. It's gonna be quite difficult here, as the cooldowns are still not gonna be quite yet ready. Johnny Well is able to live through a static storm. Would you believe that? This Puck living through a static storm.
Dire's courier has been killed.
He's been
Lane.
playing
Oh my
very, very
goodness.
well.
Walian. Oh, that's a good stun. They almost get the breakout, but Silence Up is still going to be our faces Void. They have scouted him. Can he escape? Absolutely.
Well, that use was
not.
crucial. He was gonna jump away.
He was mid time. He was mid time walk. Absolutely. Oh goodness. I mean, this is such a tough game. I think this is incredibly frustrating if you're playing the faces Void here. It's a bit tilting, isn't it?
Yeah, he's farming in the... He feels like he can only farm the dangerous places.
Yeah.
Because the map is so small for him.
Pain maybe trying to bait here onto Yopaj. They have gotten the Orchid actually onto the Puck. Can she escape here? Sonic Wave utilized. Soul Burn will get the kill, but she will die in the meantime. Actually, no, she doesn't. She just gets the blink away, but the rest of Neon now coming to at least get a kill in return. They'll only get 1, but they have lost Yopaj. Kind of a big loss there. I think Neon just... They gotta... I mean, we're rooting for Neon because we like to see these kind of strats win games, right?
It's nice, you know, it's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing this, and then suddenly no one's doing something different, and then suddenly someone has the balls to try something.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it here as they 4 staff away.
Here's
Reverse
Aegis. Are you sure you want to go on him?
Oh,
Here's Aegis.
they will glimpse him back. Nice kick away for OP God.
Wow, he has 3,500 health.
For the Earth Spirit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a tanky boy. He's got an insane stat gain, actually. I think he's got like 4
strength.
HP, 4 strength. Yeah, 4.4, my goodness. And they actually like buffed the crap out of his agility gain. It used to be like 1.7, and Ice Frog was like, how about an extra 0.7 per level?
Don't play Earth Spirit.
Don't play
as
Earth Spirit.
support.
Don't play Earth Spirit as support. Play him mid lane in all of your games.
It's great.
It's great. It's a lot of fun, actually. It does do quite well here. As I think Neon, they're probably grouping up to smoke here. Well, I was about to say when Yopaj respawns, but they're not going to even wait for that.
They can recall him with Chen.
That's a very good point. So they can recall him with Chen. And Duck has Boots of Travels, because why not? All right, all the ultis nearly back up for SAG.
Oh no, Tide.
Oh, Tide.
Oh no.
He's been
Does he
scouted.
get buyback if he dies?
Not quite sure yet. They
Yep,
will be able to
leave
catch him
him.
with 1 September. Yeah, they do have to leave him here. There's absolutely no choice. He doesn't have buyback in the TP, rather getting canceled on September 2. They don't have a boulder smash. Now they do, and there goes the coil breaking Yopaj. Now it's a double kill.
Both of them have no buyback. Okay, this is going to be another lane of Brax.
That's tough, but the Snapfire did just buy Gobble Up. So if they can hold on, they might be able to surprise them with something a little bit goofy.
What's the combo? Who do you want to throw in that void?
Tide?
Oh, the Tide?
The Tide.
Yeah.
Tide, almost certainly. That might be enough to catch him off guard. You follow up with a good Chronosphere, Queen of Pain on the outside, Static Storm after the Chrono. Chef's Kiss, that's the combo. That's what gets them out of here. But you have to wait 20 seconds to do it.
If Pop is dead.
Oh,
they
if
have no
Quap is
damage.
dead, that will become difficult, but they actually don't have a stun to stop her. She's just trying to cut waves. Have Fortified as well.
Dire's structures are
But the counter fortification is in place. They actually, they don't need... Oh, they're... Well, speaking of they don't need, they are looking for God King. Oh, they've silenced him up yet again. Is he still out of the BKB? He's in some trouble trying to man fight, but just gets bursted down. And look at this, back at the base now, in some trouble. DD popping the BKB, Static Storm onto 1, but the Yule Scepter dodging most of that damage. Back into the Static Storm he goes, but he's going to be healed right back up by Skem. JG getting a recall back to this fight, and Yopaj is already here. Landing a 2-man coil here out of the Tidehunter. Silence up as well, trying to nuke down the Snapfires. JG just walking on through. He does not get the break on the coil, unfortunately, so Snapfire is going to live, but JG forcing off the BKB as his Aegis expires. September does not get back into the fountain, so she's dead for another 50, and there goes the possibility of that combo. Can they still fight this? Yopaj, man fighting versus 3 heroes as Januel from the trees, hiding in the wings, ready with the ultimate. Can they actually catch the buck here? They'd have time to Chronosphere correctly, and the heals are not going to come through in time. Play hard, rolling around, careful not to roll into the fountain there. Is going to now just take a few hits out from the tier 4 tower, but that's going to be a big kill onto 1. DD trying to do whatever they can as there goes the Supernova down to the back line. It's absolutely nothing they can do about this. So that top lane of Barracks is all for Neon. That makes it a second lane of Barracks. And now look at this, they've actually jumped onto DD the silence, but the Yule Scepter might buy him a little bit of time. OP God trying to just get involved in the middle of everything, but look at the damage coming up from Johnny Well now. Buying back is going to be DD. We do have the Faceless Void back in 5, and September up in 5 as well, so we might see a pretty sick gobble up combo. And the rest of Neon, they know what's coming. They're trying to get back as fast as they can. As in we go. Will we see a chrono for the Chen? He's disarmed currently. Johnny-Well, a likely target as JG is still bouncing around. They have located the Chen. Johnny-Well is now dead. There goes the position for Phoenix, and now Skem will finally take a death. Dead for 80 seconds. Playhard actually was still just chilling bottom. JG getting the TP out. I guess SAG lived to fight one more day at least.
Yeah, there's one more fight in them. Roche gonna be... not yet. They're starting to have enough damage and on the Void. He's gonna finish his BKB, I hope. Before the last fight happens, there's gonna be one more important base fight, or at least a push fight.
Yeah, he desperately needs that. Oh, this could be a bit... we'll have a BKB on the Earth Spirit though.
No.
Yeah. Wow, Queen of Pain already 25 though. The fear is quite nice.
Yeah.
Well, will it be enough is the question. I mean,
it's gonna be on the Void's BKB. If he can finish his BKB, get a good chrono off, he needs to kill... Who do you need to chrono? I think you need to chrono either the Chen...
The Chen or the
Chen or the Phoenix. No,
really?
the Phoenix is healing too much.
Okay.
He's providing too much sustain. Him and the Chen, if they pop their spells, he needs to either chrono... You're probably not gonna get both of them. If you get the Chen, he's gonna Sunray, and you're gonna have to do enough damage to kill him through the Sunray.
It can be quite difficult, of course, but there we go with that bounty rune. That should give Walian now the BKB. I can't imagine he's going to say for buyback, as I'm really not in a position to afford that luxury.
Yeah, and they don't have a vessel also
No.
to deal with the heals.
or with the Dagon 5s.
Let's see, okay, BKB is
Delivered?
their biggest timing right now. They have to find a huge pick-off here.
They do.
Bot lane, they have a very, very good ward in their jungle.
They do. They also still have that God Love. We haven't seen it used yet, as September's just been forced back constantly.
Okay, they see the Earth Spirit. This might be a big pick-off here.
They're going hunting, although the rest of Neon might break the smokes here. There goes Wally in. Oh, JG, there's the gobble up. They're going to shoot him right back towards the puck, but they're not even going to be anywhere near. They're so far off that Wally is just going to start farming the medium camp. Now, Playhard looking for the counter initiation. Wally still stuck behind. He has found the Phoenix, but the Yule Scepter, he didn't get the BKB off in time. A beautiful Ravager. They're going to catch two. Phoenix still alive. Oh, but the static storm to follow up. That's two big ultis now just for this bird. The silence at last. They take him down. Yopaj still alive. God King with the BKB active now, but JG is causing havoc on the back lines with that Dagon. He's going to get a kill onto one. Both supports forced to buy back as Wally and his BKB has expired. JG looking to try and track him down here. There goes Yopaj now with a bit more damage. Can he get the job done, as they will now be chasing over to Yopaj, but with the boots of travel, he's just too fast. Can they get it done? The fear. Oh, he's got the blink, the illusory back up, and a Yules. He's going to be able to get a blink out in time. But back over, I think they're fighting the Tidehunter as well, or they're going to be chasing him down a bit. Yopaj still alive, as Tidehunter indeed is still here. Red Panda has bought back. There's the glimpse. JG as well, having respawned in the fight. Down goes the Queen of Pain. She's dead for 2 minutes. No buyback, and they're going to get the Void as well. While Ian's not able to make it happen, just gets kited around by Yopaj, and the rest of the team's falling apart.
This puck is the MVP, man.
Oh my goodness gracious. OP God, he's going to be the only one left alive, and he might be able to even TP out. Nope, you thought. We've got a ward there, my friend. That's going to complete the 4, maybe 5+6 mana wipe, as Ghost Sports did buy back. And Neon, my goodness.
Oh, they were so close to winning that fight. He got the chrono initially on the Phoenix. Didn't pop his BKB, but they still killed the Phoenix with
barely
3 ultimates.
3 ultimates.
Disruptor ulti, chrono, Queen of Pain ultimate.
This game is exciting.
Okay, I think right now it's very difficult for them to hold off. They're probably thinking about the next game, but it's very, very hard to hold off the last push.
It's not impossible, but Neon, they're going to be going straight for that bottom.
There's no Ravage, there's no Chrono.
There's no Ravage, there's no Chrono. We do have a Static Storm. You will have the Chrono back in 20. Chen, I mean, oh my god, that Hand of God heal at 25 is going to be just another big spike with the 30% heal addition you get with the Locket. There, by the way, they found Red Panda hiding in the trees. OP God. Oh, there it goes. There's the call. The GG call will come out. And Neon immediately celebrating. They know that they've just won themselves one heck of a game.
Even though I say the puck is the MVP, but truly the whole team is the MVP.
Seriously.
They play a way of Dota where no one plays it like this right now in C, especially. Maybe in Europe, some other teams, I've seen a couple of games where people draft like carry Nature's Prophet often. Like, they don't really have a conventional carry.
to be hunting
Game 3.
Faceless Void, right? Otherwise, it's going to be game 3. There's just simply not enough farm in the jungle to share between those
Well,
two
unless
cores.
you win your lane so much that you can farm the enemy Ancients and leave your Ancients for the DOTA.
That's true. That's true. Or, I mean, like you were saying yesterday, this is one of those games where you need to secure the lane for the TA.
30
That's of the
seconds
utmost
to
importance, because DOTA can always recover. She's a quick farmer, especially with a split shot.
She probably doesn't really need you to secure, but
To be hunting
all you need to do is, I feel like,
Faceless Void, right?
not
Otherwise,
buy
it's going
a
to be game
bottle.
3. No, there's just simply
Zeus
not
is gonna
enough
have a
farm.
bottle. So all you need to do is make sure it's already a TA favor matchup. You
Of
just need
course.
to make sure that Zeus doesn't get runes.
Of course, I mean, and that's kind of what I mean, right? You need to do these small auxiliary things. You don't need to have two heroes constantly mid babysitting the TA, because she's fine in the matchup, like you say. But you have to be conscious of the rotations from the supports.
This matchup is very, very TA favored.
Yeah.
She should be able to last hit much better.
Exactly, and harass and refraction. makes
Zeus
her-
will get some farm with Arc Lightning, but overall TA is going to be very happy in this lane. And you could actually build, because it's greedier, right? TA plus DOTA, so you could actually build a fast dagger from your laning phase, and then you can move around. Like you said, go and kill the supports, pressure the map, not look to farm Ancients so much. Because if you build the Dazzle, you're going to take more time to come online.
Definitely, and I think you can get away a lot with the blink. I think it's actually the better defensive item here, in case you get ganked, say by the Pango, by the clock, and you self those refraction charges up. You can even easily blink away and try and dodge a gank. So I think that's got a lot of utility here. And the Phoenix does present some issues with you, as does the Swashbuckle in terms of blowing through refraction. But he's not had an excellent first wave, it must be said.
Yeah. Zeus is fine for the first couple of waves until you have refraction, 2 points, then you're going to start to dominate the lane.
Yep. But a good start nonetheless here for both of our mid laners. So far, yet to find a CS, though, is going to be our Faceless Void. Lally, and yet again, he's being bullied a bit, keeping away from the lane.
I see them with the stun, using it to deny the creep. Very, very nice. Like, the first couple of waves is all going to be all about the range creep. How are you going to use your spells to do damage to the opponent and secure the range creep?
Another core Snapfire here, by the way. Will be play hard on the support Tiny.
Yeah, Snapfire is something that I feel like it's a bit underused, you know. He's basically like an Underlord Darkseer type kind of hero. He provides you team fight. She's a tank. She can build any items the team need or any items the game needs her to build.
Yeah. It's a pretty versatile platform, right? A range strength hero as well is quite strong. You're not going to have that
neutral hero in a sense where you don't get bullied in the lane.
No. In
There's a lot of the offlaners you pick early, but you're afraid to get bullied in the lane.
And you generally do a bit more of the bullying yourself here, as we can see on the Red Panda. They need a little bit more, though. Oh, they just needed a little bit more damage. Not play hard. Considered going for
That's
it.
a position 5 clock. Well, pretty hard target to get.
He is. Another tanky strength hero himself. There goes Yopaj. Making sure that they can't get the CS. It's down bottom. Jean-Noel in some trouble. Will die for first blood, and I think they're going to feed the courier here too, unfortunately. So another last hit for his team, as Perch likes to call it. The top lane, Wally in. He's going to be okay, and look at that. He actually turns with the bash. And nukes down play hard. Yeah, he did. They punished him real well there. They tried to bait him at first with the clock. He didn't bite, but then took the bait there against Wally in himself.
Another courier. Did he get his items?
Another last hit. Yeah, he did. But that's going to be another kill onto the courier. Do we not have Icarus dive yet? Oh, that might still kill him there. No, he's okay. He's got the stick charges. Fair enough.
And he knows what he's doing. It is the best. This is his best hero, Phoenix. He was known for spamming his hero in the Chinese ladder a couple of years ago.
September, right? That is? Yeah. Most definitely here. DD, oh my goodness. Yeah, he is already not really having too much of a fun time in this lane. Gonna have to, that should be his bottle ideally for him. He's got actually 17 CS, so there's no way that's not his bottle. But the Phoenix as well is getting quite harassed.
Yeah, so far, surprisingly, the Zeus is keeping up. He's not really getting bullied. And he even has more denies than the TA.
Impressive. That is quite impressive.
Okay, maybe I actually don't know this matchup.
No, I think you're absolutely right about this matchup. I think we just need to get a little bit more points in refraction. Of course, this Playhard just running right on through that tier 1 tower. Does not give a darn. Playhard nearly dying to the little bit of Zeus damage. The matchup gets a lot easier the more levels you put into the side blades as well, because it's a lot about that attack range.
Yeah, and now is the runes.
Oh no, that was a September. He missed the fire spirits. Was
Zeus needs to refill his bottle here. He needs to get the rune.
No, this is big. September's not going to be near enough either. Yopaj checking the bottom runes here. DD, is he going to be able to fight him? No. The rune will spawn top.
Oh, he gets the rune. Gaben. Thank you, Gaben.
Easy Gaben clap. There we go. He's spent enough money on his compendium this year and has been granted the tier 4 power rune. It's going to be a big shift. It's going to be a big shift
Yeah,
here.
it's a huge, huge deal getting the haste.
Yeah, especially the haste for a Zeus who is, I mean, obviously no mobility, who moves like Super Mario as they show September some more couriers again. That's going to pique his interest. Goes with the haste. We might see some action mid lane then, or at least just see him dance around Yopaj a bit, to say the least.
No, he's maxing out lightning. I've seen a couple of players do this right since they changed the out lightning and lightning bolt mana cost. So it's more efficient mana-wise and skill build-wise to actually get the out lightning.
Ooh, they missed the cookie stun. They will hit the avalanche. Enough mana for a toss. There should be. There's the move speed slow. We need a little bit more, but that toss should find them the kill.
Yep. Bounty runes.
And they killed Scam's courier again, by the way.
That's like the third courier going down.
That is the third courier September's gotten. Now, with the Phoenix, of course, with the Icarus dive, it's a little bit easier for him to do it, especially when the couriers are still walking, but still kind of too many cores that they fed now. It's 100 gold, actually, in total to each team member of SAG.
So right now, across the board, all 3 lanes going well for the Dire team. SAG is doing a lot better in the lanes as I expected.
So what do they need to do? Do they just let the Zeus do his thing here, considering how well he seems to be doing right now against Yopaj? Yeah. Do you just sit a support here to make sure that there's no shenanigans at level 6?
He doesn't really need to move. The people moving is going to be the clock and the Pango later, and maybe on the Void has a Chrono. The Zeus is going to be allowed to play very greedy in this game.
The only reason I say that is because I think there's a little bit of kill potential in the mid lane, TA versus the Zeus, as soon as those traps come into play.
Yeah. So you want to vacate the lane, let the support sit in the lane.
Of course. So we'll see how long he starts to stick around here. Needs to do well to nuke the siege wagon, though, right?
Yeah, he needs to deal with that first.
His priorities. Ooh, Yopaj actually letting him get a CS there, but there we go. A regen rune is going to be nice for RTA.
No bottle refill for you.
Nope, no bottle fill. No bottle fill whatsoever as we're looking for stacks, but no stacks actually quite yet for Yopaj. That's a bit rare. A lot of these SEA teams, their supports here love stacking for their cores. I think, who was it?
You say stacking for your cores, but we're just stacking for ourselves for the sweet.
Stacking for yourself. Look at that. It's basically a free kill on the Wally in there. Just kind of the Ava into the toss and maybe just underestimating the damage. I think Tiny level 3, so of course that damage multiplies every single point you get to the Avalanche.
Yeah, not really to mention the Snapfire does a lot of damage too with the burst.
Yeah, in burst. That's the important part. The dive onto the Deuce is a bit aggressive. There's the Zeus ulti on top. Scam quite low, has no additional regen. Trying to juke out, going for the TP out. Should be able to live here. Know your trees.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Know your trees. And they
deal with the catapult as well.
Indeed. That was very nicely done.
Time to jungle.
Still no stacks though for Yopaj. So he is going to be going, it looks like just the casual Blightstone and then straight into the Blink Dagger. So I think he knows that they're really going to need to give Deuce some space and some time, some stacks to be farming up here.
Yep, the support is also taking levels. You're not wasting
experience.
The XP here.
Yep.
It's very, very nice to look at.
Is that already a Mask of Madness? It is. Wow, on Faceless Void. So Wally really likes to go for the same build every time. What is it? It's the Mask of Madness.
Echo Saber.
Echo Saber.
Disassemble it.
He disassembles it. Usually goes SNY Butterfly, something like that, around there. So yeah, again, just he really enjoys that first item there. So he's got a very specific Void build, and then of course he uses the Void or the Morbid Mask for a Satanic later on. It's quite an interesting build. Probably BKB right in between. Wow, Johnny just popping out, getting the big deny there. Short little stun.
That's very, very nice support play.
Yeah, indeed. Wasting plenty of time here and even an ulti. Oh, they're going to commit the kisses here on the Hualien. He's going to have the time walk out quite easily. Okay, interesting use of 2 ultis there. Not really much gain for either team. I suppose the Venge kill is going to make that a bit more worth it for SAG, but it's not like that's nothing to write home about.
Well, they do get the tower, so they're going to open up the bottom area and restrict the Neon farm. So still at the end of the game, even though it got denied, still they got what they came for. Zeus has ultimate up soon, so they have Chrono. They should be able to look for a pick-off soon.
Yeah, yeah. The big reason I think why that's so important to get that tower, even if it gets denied, is it compresses the area that TA and Medusa have to share.
You're closing the map down.
Uh-huh.
So the next move is to move back up to kick the opponent out of, if possible, the Ancients, or defend at least your tier 1 at top, because you already claimed the bottom area for yourself. So now you need to just move up top. Probably with the Void, since he has Chrono.
Yeah, I would like to see him go for a bit of aggressive play. I think they know someone ought to be farming their triangle or gold mine area, so they can try and boot someone off of there. Even just stick around for, maybe if you go right at the changeover for a minute, farm the camps.
Well, at
them.
least the 10-minute bounty. Right?
At least the 10-minute bounties here, absolutely. Just try and boot whoever's there. You know, boot the knight, that sort of move.
Boot the Knight.
It's important though.
Yeah, it is important.
You don't want the enemies to be controlling that much play area, right? And having the luxury of being able to move there freely. If you can threaten with that, with a very realistic threat, Neon
you don't
want to
be passively farming. You want to be farming the enemy's farm.
That's kind of how you beat like an alchemist, for example, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be farming his stuff, going in his jungle. If you don't kill him, that's fine. Just keep the stacks of previous greed lowers. Here goes Scam. He is in trouble. Drums are active, but there's just too many ultis here. I don't think Scum's even a bother for it. Yeah, looks like it's from the mid lane. DD snagging the kill there. Nice kisses though, should kill at least September, then it will. OP God running straight towards the Grandma, but is only going to eat a scatter blast. A 2-for-2 trade, but well worth it here for SAG. They will, it looks like, lose out on one bounty for it, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. Continuing to interrupt the Medusa's farm is a pretty big deal though.
Yep, and Tia has a blink, right?
Okay, so I'd like to see her not really leave the jungle, but maybe rotate with the Tiny, maybe with the Snapfire for that extra bit of gap close and secure a kill or two somewhere. Just start to open up the map. Maybe you can get a kill top lane, pick that up, open up a little bit of their, you know, increase your area where you can farm.
Yeah, just get something done, so I'll create some distraction so the Dusa can farm peacefully.
Yes.
She's gonna need to do some catch-up.
Yes, she will. She's currently almost trailing the pack, only 10 CS here above JG. You know, flying Snapfire. He's got some pretty decent farm action, nearly the mechanism completed, which is impressive.
Yeah, 2 kills, winning your lane.
We currently have a slightly displeasing picture if you're a Neon Esports fan, and that is 3 cores, respectively, in between the TA and the DOTA, which is a bit of a problem here. Playhard doing a good job here, buying plenty of time. Look at that, the double ward coverage as well on the cliff out from Neon. It's a lot of money waiting to be fed over, and they get unlucky. This is the same person that warded that as well. Oh, the hot lane. I think he's just going to leave here. We still have the blink dagger.
He's just
TA.
kicking him out.
Yep.
That's important. He's opening up the map. He's the only one that can take the farm this far away. The farm so far. It's pretty difficult to kill him with the blink. And Medusa is currently farming the gold mine, so they are happy with this situation.
So what do you do if you're SAG? How do you counterplay this? Do you try and engage the TA, or is that playing into Neon's hand here? Do you have to go for the DOTA?
Yeah, you have to go for a DOTA. You try to invade this area. The triangle, the gold mine.
Look at that stack.
You do a smoke, you come with the Void plus, maybe with the Void Phoenix and the Clock.
Void Phoenix, right? Zeus can just be wherever.
Yeah. And try to just steal the stacks. Because
like
you know there's going to be stacks.
Yeah, of course. It's a TA DOTA. That's not even a question, right? Not even a question if there's going to be stacks. It's just a matter of how many stacks can we steal.
They still have not used a single chrono so far.
No, they haven't. He's just been pretty content here to farm with the Mask of Madness. He's got the power treads, and we were incorrect earlier. I was incorrect, actually. He's going for the Battle Fury in between in between the Mask of Madness and then the Echo Saber. So we'll see how that works out for him. He's going to have way more time to farm this game, though, compared to last.
They should be looking to invade the triangle soon. They're so strong right now with the Chrono, the Zeus,
with the Phoenix. Yeah, and here they go, actually, almost as if on Q. Not to mention the hook shot, right, to just engage. We need a bit more here. Smokes will break now onto Red Panda. We have Jean-Well on the outside. Can go for the swap quite easily, and does do so. The egg forcing Scam into an awkward position right into the hook shot as God King Walian will get off the ulti. Is that... no, she was looking to get off the ult, but just gets it canceled, but still not enough damage. However, onto Scam.
Scam is not dead.
Will be OP God. Oh, careful here. We need a little bit more, but he's still alive, actually. The 21 charge is doing well. He's going to pop the ulti now. Look at me when you try and kill me, he says. He's going to get at least a hero for his troubles. The rest of Neon respond in force and pick up 3 kills, all in exchange for the lonely, vengeful spirits.
Wow, that was such a difficult kill for them to get. Like, just with the stick charges, the mana shield.
Oh, I forgot the cute bugged Snapfire and Mortimer.
That was a huge ton of events here.
Look at him. Look at how cute he is. It's adorable. Yeah, I mean, I think they were a little bit too far apart, right? Like the supports, I think, were on the same page there, but if Walian was a bit nearer.
Yeah, that's why he had to be in the smoke. The 3 of them. if he was like team farming the middle wave and
Yeah.
he was trying to connect, then he would be, like you said, too slow.
Is under
He
attack.
just needed to go in the smoke, go in, drop the chrono, and that's all she wrote, you know, after that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think had the Medusa been in egg range, that kill's really easy.
The Clockwork actually did an amazing job
did.
stopping the Dusa from getting away.
He did. He had to commit the cogs to force out the swap, right? So that it's not a question of, oh, he should have saved cogs. Not really, because that's not all he could have really done there.
Yeah, that's a huge sigh of relief for the Dusa. Now she can farm for the next couple of minutes. Because
Yeah.
chrono is down, and she feels safe in the game.
Yeah, I like this actually. Look where Yopaj is farming. He's in a
She's always, like I said, she's always doing the dangerous farm. Nobody can touch the creeps apart from her.
Yeah, she should know to continue backing off here. And like I said, nothing really quickly.
And look where she's TPing now. Immediately he sees them moving top, he TPs bot, push out the lane. And
Yep.
he's gonna do the same thing, push the wave all the way to the tier 1 and then get out.
I'm sure Scam is
And
going to
Dusa
farm.
is just a triangle in the
I
triangle.
was going to say, she just finished those stacks, so she might stick around, farm one more minute here of Ancients, and then rotate around because she knows trouble's coming. And actually, her support's doing a great job of scouting rotations as well, as they might get a kill here onto Jean. Well, Scam is nearby, has the ulti yet again, as well as actually the mechanism keeping alive Jean, but not enough.
He just killed the bench, that's it.
Oh, yeah, they actually have gotten a kill onto Tiny as well. Wally in fighting, Playhard is trying to steal a rune from him, as he will die.
Was that a chrono?
No, it
Just a
couldn't have been
solo
up.
kill?
Just a solo kill. Well, we got a few lucky bashes there with the Mask of Madness. Whoa, they're going right back in though. Scam doesn't get forced back away because of the cog pushback. They have gotten the faces void. What? Yopaj just jumps in and kills him? That's the Deso.
He just like jumped to the... Oh, he used Mask of Madness and he couldn't run away.
Yeah, that'll do it. Mask of Madness off cooldown. Wow, Yopaj was waiting. He knew. He knew what he was going to be doing.
He probably was like Mel hiding and just ambushing the... Like he was in
Oh, this production value. No, counter just turned around and killed him. He was Mask of Madness, though. He was. He just Mask of Madness, and I think Yopaj is like, oh, you're dead. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a job well done. He's doing a very, very good job playing the dead lane, the dangerous area.
Yeah.
Pushing the wave out, getting even a kill there. Any kill you get there is like huge, especially if you get it on the carry.
I gotta say, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm a bit disappointed by Walian's playstyle these two games. Just, I don't mind going for a similar item build, but the fact that he, I don't want to say refuses, but almost just doesn't learn from, or just doesn't adjust to the play
build.
styles.
It's not the build.
No, it's not the
feel.
build.
It's the way he's playing the map. Like
Exactly.
where is he supposed to farm? Does he need support? Like sometimes when you're playing carry, right, you're farming around the triangle, then you need to move more towards the line. You farm in a dangerous area. You need your supports to accompany you because you need help to kick the person whoever's in that area out. You can't do it alone, so you need someone to come with you.
That end, and just farming aggressively with Mask of Madness, you know, when you don't have vision.
He
on the
probably
TA.
didn't expect to die.
Of course not, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't have been in that position. Oh, wow, OP got barely able to live. Lucky to purge off the meld there, but or I guess no meld applied. But you know what I mean? Just the fact that where he's farming, like there was a good Jenkins video. I'll give him a shout out here about like what pros do when they play Dota. And like he gave an example of Arteezy, who if he doesn't have vision on the map, if he doesn't have vision on a hero that can easily kill him, he will stay out of vision. He'll stay in fog. He'll just cut down trees, do whatever until he has more
That's
intel.
how you play. According to whatever information you're given with the wards. You cannot just play the game assuming that, oh, I'm just going to farm and get out every time. You can't play it. You have to play with what you see, you know?
Exactly.
And sometimes even what you don't see. And you have to predict what the enemy is doing.
I mean, and you have a Zeus this game, and you have a Clockwork, you know, so you've got good utilities. It just, I'm not sure, you know. I think this is something that as he matures as a player, he's going to learn and understand and refine this, of course. But, I mean, that's why these games are exciting to watch. So there goes September.
It's more about like how to use your teammates, because when you're playing a lot of pubs, when you're grinding, a lot of these players you're playing those games alone. You're not really relying on anyone. But when you're coming into a team game, you have to realize that it's not just about you, it's about the whole team as a unit. Like how are you going to use each other?
Ooh, nice hook shot there, utilizing the ward to pick up a free kill onto Jean Well.
This is not really that important for them.
Nope.
It's just a kill. Medusa is still farming. Like TA is doing such a good job. Like Medusa was so far behind 10 minutes ago. She was so far behind.
She was. And look how far this TA is now. I mean, up ahead, rather. She nearly got a full BKB, needs about another 600 gold, and she'll be in a very good position here.
She didn't win her lane that much, but she's doing a really good job.
In fact, she drew the lane, I would say, right? But I think we were both expecting, not a huge win, but a fairly
at least
decent lead.
she should have more CS than the Zeus.
Yeah, exactly.
But she got more CS by jungling after that. She didn't even like pressure the Zeus at all.
Yeah, and the matchup, of course, is naturally going to be in the favor of the TA here, at least for the first couple of items. Wow, a Blink Dagger on the Zeus. That'll help him out a little bit.
Yeah, he needs to be mobile against TA.
Definitely. A TA, even against the DOTA, could be quite nice here.
The game is still relatively even. Both teams have very, very strong scaling heroes. I don't think anyone is particularly nervous about the game going long.
No, I will say a weakness, though, with having Wally and always go for the same cookie-cutter build is that now TA, Yopaj, he's going to know, okay, he's now at this stage, maybe he's going to have his BKB next, and then he's going to go for Butterfly. I need to have MKB ready in 12 to 15 minutes, right? He already knows what the build is going to be, and that's very easily counterable as a TA. So, I don't know. I think if Neon are smart and they've done the research, and I think they have, then they still, I think, have a bit of an edge in this game, personally. So I'm not calling the 2-0 possibility out here quite yet. They might go for a kill here onto Scam, though, and change my mind.
He is very strong right now with the Hurricane Pike.
Yes,
it's not easy to kill him. They have a swap to deal with the Chronosphere. He has 4-star for the hook shot. He's a tough hero to kill now.
He is, and he's going to be able to get this tower. Oh, wow,
he's doing Roche.
Yopaj is doing Roche.
Wow, and the Snapfire is pushing on top lane. They're doing 3 things at once.
They are doing 3 things, but they are letting their bottom tower take a bit of damage, but that's such a big
fair
deal.
exchange for Roche.
It is absolutely more than a fair exchange, I would say. By though is the Phoenix. Oh, they're not there. A little bit late there on the Rocket Flare, and there's going to be absolutely no response there to the Roche. That'll go to Yopaj. That means he is going to be absolutely aggressive.
BKB, Aegis, Dagger,
He is.
And Desolator.
He is. This is one heck of a spike.
He won't get it so much stronger even if he gets other items. Right now is the time he wants to fight.
Absolutely. Up to the high ground will go high. Nice.
Wow,
up
he
there
actually
on the
caught him
play
without
hard.
vision.
That's insane.
He just predicted.
That's insane. Maybe he saw the Pango swashbuckle up there, but I'm not sure. It's the game sense, the knowledge now from Neon as they are feeling strong, looking good, feeling fine, and feeling strong on top of that.
Oh, DOTA feels like she needs to farm more. She's gonna stack Ancients, gonna continue to scale.
Yeah, I think that's totally fine. Why not?
DOTA late game against Faces Boy.
I think that's easily DOTA. I think maybe differently if Walian would consider, I don't know, a diffusal, right? But that's not his play style, right? He's not going to adjust to this. As you can see,
he's like what, a robot.
Here comes the SNY. I mean,
he does the same thing every game.
I mean, on the 2 heroes, sample size of 2, but even our observer pointed it out to us. He kind of likes going for the same exact build every single game. That is an exploitable weakness if you have very little flex on your build, on your play style. And we might see that get exploited here this game. We shall see. I mean, especially when, you know, the TA, her natural build after this is probably going to be something like a Bloodthorn or an MKB. She's actually just going for a Sheepstick, the Eternal Envy strat.
Yeah, that's a very good against the Void.
I agree.
It's rock solid disable.
Oh, there's a hook shot. That is all right. Just saying, hey, I can hook shot you. Oh well, now Playhard going to toss him back over to JG. Again, this is an off-lane Snapfire, so quite tanky. In comes September, though. Good interrupt there. They're looking to try and fight us. They drop the Supernova, a swap to get JG out of harm's way, and the mechanism will get off. No one stunned up here by the Supernova as OP God continuing to roam all around. Wally now joining the fight. He's going to get... Oh, no, actually, what the toss is going to put him back and forth again, but eventually he will land and get a kill onto Jean-Well. There's going to be a kill onto the TA, though.
That's the team fight. They still have Chrono.
Oh, they still have Chrono. They don't
DOTA
have Egg. The DOTA does have the ulti running right in there, but look at the damage onto, oh, Yopaj, he's gonna get the BK off, the melt, oh, but he has the vision there. They must have a sentry just in range, and now DOTA in some serious trouble. Scam with the 4-staff, just able to get away, but the cookie puts him back in the line of fire. Oh no, Scam running for his life, but they have the Sunray, they have his number, and they have him locked down. Will go down underneath the tier 1 tower, and there we go. The God King Walian proving me wrong. He says, yeah, so what if I go for one build? I'm really damn good at it.
I think it was a Zeus ultimate that was giving the vision, the detection.
Ah, yes, that would have done it.
There was no, I don't think there was a sentry. Yeah, there was no sentry there.
Yep, Zeus ulti does give vision last time I checked. And a great defense. I mean, that teamfight couldn't have gone much better. I'm surprised how well it went.
It was against Aegis TA too.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they burst through that first life.
The fight started out weird.
It
he
really
hooked shot in the middle, and there was no one near him.
There was no one near
him. He kind of baited the Radiant.
away.
He baited
Yeah.
the Radiant team in, and Avenge was like so worried about the snap. He used his swap to get him out.
I think Neon just kind of out of position and not really on the same page of how they really wanted that start. I think that was just like, oh, we're fighting now, I think.
Yeah, they didn't really expect what was the Dire team doing there, because they had Aegis and they feel like they're strong, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't expect the Void to come and just join the fight there.
It's a sign of a quite mature team, right? Fighting into the Aegis and willing to, I mean, sometimes even smoking up, but just a hook shot
They are
straight.
strong. Their team fight is very strong.
Oh, yeah.
Chrono with the Pango roll,
Especially-
the Zeus behind.
They had all the ultis up as well, so
Yeah.
they had really good incentive to be fighting
The
here.
clockwork's like just like, okay, I'm just gonna, it's a short cooldown. I'm just gonna try to bait something in. If it's a good fight, we'll take it. If it's not, just let me die, you know?
Yep. Oh, good blink there as he was expecting to play hard to walk on over. Why would he ever walk if he can blink? But yeah, we already see there it is, the Heaven's Halberd. That eventually is going to be dissembled, and I think so will the Echo Saber at some point for the Quarterstaff or the Butterfly. So we should see after the Yasha, it's going to go into then, what's it called? The Eagle Song will be queued up as there's a kill on the Phoenix. Yopaj able to just blink on him and blow him up. Very little armor on the Phoenix. Even if he no longer has negative starting armor, he still goes down very, very easily. Yopaj, though, maybe in some trouble, still has the opportunity to blink and will be able to do so. There's going to be the Zeus Nimbus, though. Coolio Nimbus, perhaps. Player getting with a little bit of the juke, a little bit of the ankle breakers, but OP God's got another gap close to be using there. Not a problem for him.
Oh, can they find him?
They do have a hook shot.
They see
Rocket
him.
flare.
Oh, they found him.
Wow, nicely done. Right onto Yopaj, popping the BKB, looking to escape, and
That's
he's
good.
off and away.
Shaving 1 second off the BKB.
Yep,
It's
big win.
very, very nice.
That's now an 8-second BKB. The first 2 BKBs here for Yopaj have been not what he's been looking for.
Time is money.
I'm just thinking whether the DOTA can actually carry this game. She's a good call-to-call matchup against the Chrono.
Precious bounty.
But at the end of the day, even if the Void is not doing damage during the Chrono, there's still the Zeus, there's the Phoenix. All these spells actually do a lot of damage against the DOTA.
Yeah, maybe this is a game where you consider going Diffusal even on the Pango. Just get
Yeah,
those
it's not bad.
quick attack items in, right? Burn a lot of that mana as we take a look while he in. Of course, he's not changed from the build. It's a good build. I can't lie. It's very efficient. I like the build up, right? You disassemble all the items you can. I think that's pretty unique, and I like it. And we'll see if it works for him here. I think, yep, Nexus. Oh, he's going for the Manta Style next. Okay, so that's a touch different. Manta Style, maybe for the meld. Interesting. Interesting decision to go for the Manta.
On the Void, right?
Yeah, yeah, this game especially without a diffusal specifically. Interesting. We'll see if he decides to change from that.
Well, his build is definitely strange.
It's his style of build here. Is he going to go in for a kill on the January? Oh, nice stun. September to close the gap, and Rocket Flare to provide plenty of vision.
Yeah, they're gonna look to take over this triangle, secure Roche.
Boot the Dusa,
Yeah, put the DOTA out of the ancient gold mine.
and that's exactly what she has to do.
She has to finish her BKB before she wants to take the next fight. She is not invincible anymore.
No, not at all. That's been proven here.
Even with the mech and pipe on the Snapfire, she can actually still die. There's a lot of damage coming out from the Chrono, the Pango. Like every single hero actually on the Dire team does a lot of damage during the fights.
There's some big solo kill potential coming through from Yopaj, though. They're going to scout, though. Now they know the Sheepstick is completed there with that Zeus ulti. It's a bit harder to now get the jump. You can see that already significantly changes the way that Zeus is playing. He's hiding behind the 2-2 tower. He knows there's 2 heroes down here that could easily kill him. And just good positioning here. He's
What
not
is he
showing.
getting next? Lincolns.
Good item.
He just needs to make sure that he doesn't die in the fights. Like he is actually pretty important during the fights.
Would you prefer to see, it sounds stupid, but a Ghost Scepter on him, or maybe the Aeon Disc instead?
I like Aeon this
Yeah, me too.
because sometimes you can't account for everything.
Yeah.
You're gonna get caught out one way or the other. So Aeon this is like the way to get out. Ghost Scepter, you have to react. You have to click it.
Yeah.
But if you get surprised, you might not be able to do it and you die.
And you might not have time legitimately, especially if you get swapped into a stun or just Medusa.
Yeah. And this game is going to go long anyway. If the counter argument would be, oh, it's cheap to get the Ghost Scepter.
Going long. He's going to have time to farm it.
Yeah, he's gonna have time to farm the Aeon this if he wants to.
He's got a quick eggs. It's not a problem for him. MKB next for the TA, as to be expected, as we
Hook
do
shot?
have a hook shot. How have they found it? It's going to be Jean Noel. Do you
Okay.
swap in Scam? I don't think so, as he will get forced up to the high ground. He's going to die here to the, well, actually to Walian, as he's going to go up to the high ground and finish off the illusion as well. He is the real vengeful spirit here, especially after last game, I think. That's going to stop that smoke attempt in its tracks.
They are definitely not gonna take any fights without
No.
the DOTA BKB.
No, they don't want to, and nor should they here. Even with 2 ultis down, you can't really afford to risk it at this point, especially when we're so close. But that's going to be Roshan. Can Neon afford to let this one go?
Yeah, I think they can. It's better than like fighting because there's Chrono and Egg. You're gonna die if you go anyway.
Yeah.
I think they're not strong enough to contest the Roshan anymore. They're gonna have to wait. I think even if they get a BKB, they're gonna still need more items on the other heroes. Like maybe they're gonna have need a Solar Crest to buff up the DOTA. Because the game is gonna be about how does the Radiant team keep the DOTA alive in a team fight. You need to deal with the Chrono. You need to swap her out. Then you have to keep buffing her, making sure that she doesn't die.
Ah, interesting point. That's why they're so keen to kill the Venge, because they know that there's absolutely no way in hell Neon to continue to fight
if
Venge
Venge is there, there's no way you can Chrono the
no way.
DOTA. So
No
you
way.
have to kill her first, then deal with the DOTA later.
Indeed. Absolutely true. That, although I think it was maybe even on Neon, I think maybe it was Execration, I think I saw. It was Raging Potato. Raging Potato on the Snapfire. It was a poor Snapfire again, which is why I bring it up. He bought an Eggs
And Blink, right?
and
to
blinked
save the Chrono.
to save from Chrono.
That's what the Snap is doing this game.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing the possibility of that happening. I have seen it done. It's not that difficult, and it does actually rather make the Chronosphere placement much more difficult.
They just need to use the Zap during the Chrono to disable the Blink. Whenever he goes in for Chrono, just use the
Zeus.
Wrath, and then it stops the dagger, then he's not going to be able to
Or
save.
just Nimbus on the outside, right?
That's true.
That's easy. It's that easy. Scam Force back here to defend the high ground.
He's still a while away before he gets his BKB.
Yeah, he really is.
Oh, almost.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shot,
Mass
there's a ward.
rotations.
There's a ward. They see him.
There is a ward. They
Hook
do
shot.
have vision. Hook shot. Oh, swap out. As Jean-Noel says, take me instead.
No, Clover wants him.
Oh, he's not going to connect under the hook shot. Now they'll have to settle for Jean-Noel. Oh, look at that. The Shiva's guard
The Void
already
is
up on the bird.
looking for him. He has Chronosphere.
Does have Chrono, but he's a bit too far away. He doesn't have that the cast
get
range
him.
talent. Oh, he's so close. He just needs to pop it now. Yopaj, Blink Dagger at 5, has a BKB. Consider turning around. He's going to get mini bashed as well by OP God. The Blink in 1 does get off to the other side of the cliff.
the Void
to safety,
actually gave
but the
up.
jump. Oh,
Why did the
no.
Void give up the chase? He actually thought there was no chance.
Yeah.
The Pango get him.
and then he bashed him.
He didn't even try. No faith in your team.
I agree there. I think he's just, I don't know. I think Walian goes, I don't want to waste any time here. I want to keep hitting creep and finish my beautiful item build.
A classic carry thing to do.
Classic carry thing to do.
You tell him to pick up a bounty run. No, that's
No,
slave job.
no. I need
You pick it up.
Stop chasing. I want my GPM to be high. As he nukes the bottom wave. That's going to give time for DOTA to farm the BKB, though. Space created for Scam. We did use the BKB there to do the TA. So her BKB now down to 6 seconds.
Tower is under attack.
9 or 10, 9, 8. No, it should be down to 7 seconds, I think. 8 seconds. Oh, she didn't use the BKB. I'm a fool. Thank you. Huh.
Radiant's
Going
bottom
for a
tower
halberd
has
next
fallen.
on our Phoenix. Fantastic item for him.
Time for them to take over the gold mine again.
Yeah.
They should be moving to the triangle. They have a really good ward behind the
Radiant's
the high
bottom
ground.
tower is under attack.
Scout in rotations. There's no tier 2 tower up anymore. It's very unlikely to be dewarded.
Are they smoking right now?
The
Dyer's
DD on
top
TA,
tower
it's been,
is under
oh,
attack.
it's probably not going to be up for much longer.
So the
though.
Void is
Middle
intentionally,
tower
look at what they're
is
doing.
under
The Void
attack.
is intentionally showing mid
Yep.
in front of the enemy team, and the rest of the team is going for the TA, the DOTA here around
Can
him.
they kill a TA with these
Oh,
heroes
they see
alone?
him.
There's the vision.
Yes, they can.
They also scout the tiny. Hook shot is a real possibility. As OP got jumping in, looking for a bash. That's going to trigger the
shot.
BKB. And the hook shot. Oh, it still connects though. And he actually used the he used the TP. Opaj. Oh, he's been caught off guard. He blinked right directly in a straight line. The 2 cannon checkmate, as they call it. He's been caught. They also are going to catch the tiny as he tries to escape. 2 massive kills here for SAG. And yet again, this trend continues of Neon.
Yeah, that was a very, very nice play. The Void was there, like, showing, guys, I have backup behind me.
Yep.
I have 10,000 army behind me.
There's, everyone in the game is behind me. When I see our team support, I mean, nope, they were ganking top lane. Very unfortunate there for Yopashi, just blinked directly right where from the clock was coming.
Shall we present him with an Oscar? The Best Actor Award.
Best Actor Award. I agree.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And now that's the Satanic completed on the Faceless Void. It's going to be a bit of a sketchy high ground hold here. Scam does have a BKB, but he doesn't have the supports of the rest of his team here. Is he going to be forced to pop the BKB here? He will. 10-second BKB now utilized as JG gets the force staff away, trying to turn onto OP guy. He's got a cheese, though, as they will get another stun there on Medusa on the way back out. So that's a 10-second BKB charge extended, just for the I guess 2 ultis.
The egg and the roll.
Egg and roll. It's my favorite order, egg roll.
Egg and cheese roll.
Egg and cheese rolls, quite tasty, yeah. Quite tasty. Can.
Who am I to deny a man his egg and cheese
So
roll?
good, so good. But now Zeus has got this Octarine core.
Oh, quickening charm.
Yeah, quick
Very
charm.
nice.
It is. Oh, and a regen rune. Why not?
Regeneration.
Pretty much, yeah, the cooldown there on Nimbus 25.8 and a 0.9
This
second cooldown
Zeus
there.
is actually gonna be the win condition.
Yeah.
If they don't touch him and kill him in the fights, he is going to do so much.
Yeah, the passive damage is going to be pretty insane on the Zeus. And he really does farm up quite a Thunderstorm. This game is only 7k lead here for SAG. Whoa, and maybe they're about to extend it a bit more as Skem gets a good job getting off to the low ground there. Jean Noel is as
Bench is
good as dead. Oh, will
Time
we
to
see a
get
chrono
Dusa.
though while he in? Yes, we will. There's going to be no save. There's the buyback out from the bench. Can she get there in time? Nice toss in the chronosphere there. Trapping September for some time. BKB will come out from Skem, and the kiss is raining down. There goes September. Wally in on the way out, and now the great swap onto OP God. They need a little bit more damage, and they'll find it. Skem with the Scotty auto attacks, but he's not done. Red Panda is not going to be able to escape nearly fast enough. Play hard, keeping vision on him. Looking for a toss. Will find one, and that'll be at least 3 kills for them. Nicely done.
Yeah, got a little too greedy there. Killing a plus 5 bench and then immediately running up the high ground to kill Dusa.
My
Got
really,
too cocky.
really nice toss there by Play Hard onto the Phoenix.
Oh yeah, that's true. He cancelled the Sunray.
That, well, not only that, but I mean, obviously he did that, but he stops the Supernova from even coming through.
I think it was on cooldown anyway. I don't think they had it before.
Not sure, actually. I'm not sure. But,
But at the end of the day, it was a victory for them. They got 3 kills, just a position 5 bench buying back.
Yep.
Worth it.
Very worth it indeed. And there's no Chronosphere now, so we're going to have a pretty serious counter push coming the other way now. Yopaj leading the charge top lane, but he's also got the rest of his team pushing mid along with him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, this guy is going to get huge.
Yes, he has got the 20% backtrack, which increases, essentially it's an HP increase of 20%. And he's feeling pretty good.
Arcane power.
But I still feel like the Zeus is going to be the real powerhouse here. Like in the fights, he is going to be able to output a lot. I think the Void is going to get like swapped. He's going to get kited here and there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so surprising considering the Zeus doesn't have a single defensive item to himself yet.
They can't touch him. There's a
I mean,
clockwork, there's a rolling thunder,
yeah.
there's an egg.
And that's absolutely to the credit here. Wow, he's actually gone for the full Silver Edge, by the way. Passives to break, side blades.
What does it break?
Side blades, and the Vengeful Aura.
Oh, the Venge Aura, that's the...
It's pretty
yeah,
good.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah. And also side blades. Really
Side
reduces
blades
your
is like
attack.
whatever.
Yeah, but you take care of a spill, and then
Do you actually go into the team fight? I'm going to break the side blade.
Yeah, but then she has a 140 attack range, which is the worst in the game. You send her back to the Stone Age with that one, because she's back to laning with 140 attack range. That's worse. That's Monkey King has like 3 times that attack range to start. I mean, it's like quite literally 2 times the attack range. Although Scat may be in some trouble.
Yes.
Wow, they found Yopaj, and the control onto him is perfect. He's set for 90 seconds, does not have buyback. What a jump. Do they know, though? Will they know that he doesn't have buyback? He did buy out.
They're going to try
for
to
the
force it at
MKB.
least. They're going to force it, try to force it and get out.
But this is a real problem because there's no tier 2s left. That might actually be the saving grace.
Rush is about to spawn.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a longer one. SAG, they might settle with Megas. I mean, that's some pretty serious high ground defense that they also have here.
Yeah, Medusa high ground.
There's no Aegis anymore, of course. That has since expired. No Cheese. That's been utilized on the first push, but that might go in just with this one. There's going to be the Abyssal Blade, then following up with a hook shot. Nice control there with the cog pushback. Skem pops the BKB, holding onto the ulti. Finally gets the chance to use it. The toss is they've actually got Red Panda right back where they want him. It's going to be the only kill they can get with this ulti, although Wally is in a bit of a troublesome spot here. September going on through. There's the Chronosphere after, but a beautiful swap to get Skem out of way, as that's going to be the Vengeful Spirit nobly sacrificing herself. They have gotten the tower, and you do have the TA back in 30, but almost certainly you now know there's no buyback on this TA.
He's still going back in.
They know. They know there's no buyback on this TA, I think. They still have no Supernova.
Oh,
Good
no.
Toss. Wow, that was a crazy toss, though. I can't believe
He
he
has
went
no
for that.
BKB. He has to be so careful.
I was going to say Tanic. He's not scared whatsoever. There they go. They're making the jump. The Abyssal Blade up from OP God. Jumping on forward is September. Good damage onto everyone. The stuns will be enough. He's going to find the lucky bashes. JG now in trouble as the Tiny will buy back. Sunray will be cancelled, though, as they're going to be forced back. Skem back in the fight and getting some serious damage done, but not before they lose the Vengeful Spirit yet again. Now Yopaj returning to the fight, finally gets a BKB off, needing to walk outside of the Nimbus. They're not even going to get anything from this. They only get, I guess, the Pangolier. But
this guy is so ballsy.
oh, and it's broken Snapfire again. Just going for a little bit of a swim. Or a little Mortimer. Back to the fountain for now.
Well, the Roche is gonna be the next big fight. Like
Yes.
both teams has to fight for this.
Oh, there's gonna be no chrono though. For the well, will there? There might not be a chrono. It's gonna be close.
Well, they have to try to set up vision first.
They do. We're still 1,000 gold away from the Aghanim Scepter on the Snapfire as well.
Don't think you can get it before the fight.
No, no way. 1,000 gold in less than, what, 30 seconds at this point? That does not seem likely whatsoever. Especially when Scam's farming the whole map. We're 700 away from buyback as Scam's going to be able to
They know
dodge out.
DOTA is alone.
They do know Dusa's alone. Fortunately for her, she didn't use any abilities and nothing on cooldown, so avoid the time dilation. So it's going to be enough, but Yopaj trying to jump into somebody. He's disarmed though, still has a BKB. The bash is coming through as Scam now running on in. There's the Supernova. No one there to actually hit it. Scam trying to focus. No, he's actually going for Red Panda instead. Gets the kill onto that one for free. I don't believe the Dusa does actually have a BKB.
Oh, Void has no mana.
Void does not have any
He needs
mana.
to go and get mana.
This is going to be a problem for him. Needs another 30 seconds for the for his next Chronosphere. A bit antsy on the buyback from that Clockwork, I would say, but a good fight, a good little pick off there from Neon as that extends or closes the gap down by just a little bit here.
Yeah, the hacks again, paying dividends.
You might even want to give that Timeless Relic, I think, to the TA just for the hacks. Now Snapfire, okay, okay. I don't know. There's a lot of good. Wow, actually Scam is going to buy out as well. Snapfire looks like to be buying out as they are going to force the issue. All the ultis save for the Supernova, ready for SAG. They have the vision there thanks to the Wave of Terror. Everyone outside the pit, ready to go. Winter, what's going to happen? The Chronosphere, actually, they will catch Scam. There's going to be the swamp in time, though. Scam is going to be A-OK, and Pangolier actually blinking right into this one. There goes the Venge, there goes the Clockwork. Two diebacks there as Scam, man, fighting here versus the Faceless Void. A good time walking out back to the back lines here to regain his HP with the Satanic. Good swap out from Playhard, but he's in some serious trouble. Will now go down. Disarmed will be Scam as Yopaj trying to fight, but they're going to hit him with the Abyssal Blade. It's not going to matter, though. Yopaj still managed the man fight, but he's getting Permabash now. A great Hex onto our Faceless Void. Do they have the damage? No, he's able to time walk it off. Satanic not available. He's going to be forced to buy back as there they go finally onto the Zeus. Not a singular defensive item, so it's going to be Scam, the last man standing. He's going to be able to live for now, but on very little mana, so he will be forced back. Roche on a 3rd HP. And Walian is just going to go back to farming the top lane.
Yeah, he bought back thinking about securing the Roche, then TA buys back as well, so that makes it impossible for the Void to get the Roche. So I guess it should be Radiance Roche. Venge is up. They
Yeah.
should just do it. Right
Venge
now.
is up here.
There's no Chronosphere.
No Chrono. There still is an Supernova. It's going to be a bit difficult here as we cut to a quick replay while maintaining picture-in-picture. Beautiful swap.
I mean, why do they want to do this? Like the last time they did this, they lost the fight too. They have to try to get the Venge before they go for the
100%. It's out of the question to not kill the Vengeful Spirit first, because you're just going to get the same thing happening over and over again. Great swap there, or a great toss by Playhard to prevent the Supernova coming out. And there we go, fighting again. The egg will come through. Disarmed will be TA, trying to run for her life. Broken and bashed here. Will she die? Jean-Noel with the swap out. Instead, it's going to get stunned up. Playhard in some trouble. He is dead. And Jean-Noel likely to fall here, but Scam, full HP, full mana, will be enough.
Their team is alive though. I think they bought enough time.
I don't know. They're still going to go for it here. Ooh, my goodness. Nice job there on the Hurricane Pike. Zeus back up in 20.
Chrono is going to be up
Good
soon.
hook shot. Oh my god, he might get Yopaj. He did. He just solo killed him.
Buyback.
That's a dieback.
Is under attack.
And 770 gold, by the way.
Roche.
That should be the game.
Daya has this Roche, but Medusa can still hold the high ground here. She has buyback.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Wally in there with Aegis. I believe, is that third? That is third Roche here. So it should have had either a Refresher or an Aghanim's Blessing. Looks like there's going to be the Refresher. It's poor man's Aghanim Scepter, basically, for the Clockwork. Double hook shot, double the fun. Okay, just cut the wave, I suppose. Not really anything to combo it with. Oh, Glyph. Yeah, the wave will still die, though. Of course, that stuff does linger. Some serious damage here onto the Faceless Void. I mean, with the Daedalus on the Dusa, it's no joke. Hookshot, though, will connect. We're going to see another hookshot here as well, but all the damage in the world now onto the Dusa, trying to keep her locked down. She still has a BKB, has yet to get it off. There we go, finally able to pop the BKB, but disarmed. The swap out from Jean-Noel. Oh, but God King Walian was prepared for that one and try and get swapped out now as the Dusa is dead for 100 seconds. JG will drop next And 4 heroes down will force the GG call here. 2 heroes left. Yeah, right, that's not happening.
Oh, DOTA actually has buyback. Okay, maybe not.
Oh, maybe now. Okay, maybe it is happening. Caster's Curse myself immediately. Yeah, although we'll see Scam already disarmed. Oh, they're going to dodge the hook shot for 1. Has the ulti off. Stone formed up. Will be the Faceless Void, but there's not nearly enough damage now. Scam just trying to buy as much time. The Tiny back in 15. TA, though, is not probably going to get to respawn this game. Look at the damage coming out from the DOTA. They just need way more of it. 2 of 4 is under siege, but the Tiny now alive. He can buy a little bit more time. Yopaj, though, what can he really do at this point is the question, Winter. There goes Play Hard, trying to buy as much time as he can. Serious damage there, but a nice 4-step away. Broken will be the DOTA, but back into the fountain. More time wasted. 1 tier 4 still remains, and a Nimbus blocking the way. 10 seconds, though, until the TA is back up. They've bought plenty of time, but they need a little bit more. But another hook shot is going to come to the DOTA into the egg. BKB will be popped. Scam just trying to do as much damage as he can, but the Ancient exposed, and the Supernova stun going to hit him to follow up there as well with OP God. Yopaj is alive, but he's the only one, and the GG will be dropped. Game number 3.
What a game, what a series we're having.
Good Dota. This is a good Dota.
I think they should like maybe try to play how they played in the first game. Try to go for some unconventional draft. Try to play really fast paced, because I think if the game goes to this kind of momentum, normal like traditional way of playing with big ultimates, go for scaling heroes. I think SAG has a very good grip and understanding about the timings and how to play the game. Take them out of their comfort zone.
Definitely. Then you take them out of the comfort zone and play them on their battlegrounds, right? Not on this sort of shared space. But we have a panel to break down game number 2. Especially for SAG.
What happened was like teams started to try to experiment with Void being like you put him at a pos 5, you open a draft, and then people will counter. Usually people will counter with a Vano pick, and then you move him to the position 5. And backtrack max is a not backtrack, time dilation max is a very useful disable during the team fights. It's a long duration.
What is this?
Long duration, sort of slow in the fights, and you're kind of like a warlock, right? You're in the lane. You're like a lane securer. You can tank and trade damage like an ogre, and then in a team fight you throw your chrono. It's a lockdown.
This is a smoke. We backtracked to 2016 here, and we're smoking out of the base for first blood.
Yeah, kills matter.
Kills matter. Ooh, smoke nearly breaking. They're gonna have vision there on Red Panda.
Kills matter a lot.
That's not who they're looking for, but I think they now will get vision onto OP God. But the team's not all there.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, it's me. As,
your friend.
There's the nature
Banana Man, sir, do not run.
A dagger from afar, but there's actually 4 heroes to fight here. I was suspected to see the Furion TP in, but
Bash!
he's refused to do so. Is it? Well, there's nothing leveled
yes,
yet.
all venom.
Oh, the tongue. What is this? Just a clown fiesta from the get-go. You'll love to see it.
Come on, they almost got the kill.
I
Give them some
mean,
credit.
Okay. They bullied him. They were going to send him back here, and they should secure at least 2 runes for themselves, unless September makes a godlike play, but doesn't really look like it here.
Oh, bounty runes, click battle, click battle.
Yeah, it's okay. Playhard's going to get that one. Yeah, Neon with 2, and SAG with 2 as well. They actually, oh no, good job there, actually. Press the attack level 1, though. Wow. Okay. I mean, hey, they've got some real good damage in here. I'm not going to lie to you, but John Well, has finally chosen.
The Legion has no mana.
Now, the LC has no mana. I mean, the Vano's got very little mana and now half HP, so some small victories here.
Nature's Prophet against Corp, so you just need to max your Scream of Pain to lane. Should be okay for the Queen.
For the Queen.
For the Queen, Vano's dead.
Oh, Vano is dead. They've actually managed to catch him off. John Well just running right at him, I suppose. They're really looking to be boxed in here, and we'll force September out of the lane.
Faceless Void Tusker support.
You know, I gotta say, Avo and I, for a while, we actually tried to do something similar where I picked the Witch Doctor, he picked the Faceless Void, but I was the carry. And he kept chronoing on top of my Death Ward, and we lost. It's real frustrating.
You just forgot the patch.
You forgot the patch.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It used to work.
It used to work. It used to be busted, and then they finally fixed it. Now couriers are the only things that can move through Chronosphere. It's real weird. Chronosphere, or the couriers, they just trot on through a chrono. It's pretty funny if you see one.
All right, we have an anti-mage game. Classic ending to a Game 3 series. Anti-mage to the rescue. You guys can't secure the game.
I got it.
I got this, boys.
And here goes another cookie cutter hero here for Huawei.
He's the most traditional carry, I think. Like,
He is. I think him, maybe the PL, you can make a case for.
AM. AM is the like when you're talking about traditional carries, basic fundamentals of carry. AM is the simplest one to understand and to learn how to play as a carry.
I mean, I gotta say though, you look at the stats of God King Walian on the AM, and they are terrifying. In the last month, he's played AM 7 times with an 85% win rate, a KDA of 9, and average CS of 485.
You can't go wrong with AM build. There is only one build.
There's only one build. That's exactly right. He's like, all right, the casters were criticizing me for my item builds. How about if I choose a hero that hasn't had an item build change in 8 years? How about that? There you go. Checkmate.
Good strategy.
He got me. He got me there. But, I mean, seriously, he is a really, really strong player. He's a really strong Void player as well, but his AM is really out of this world.
He's very, very, how should I put this, like a reliable carry. Like he plays carry like he doesn't take too much risk. He's always there last.
No.
He's farming and he doesn't really try to be too greedy going for extra kills. He's just reliable. Sometimes he makes mistakes, but that happens to a lot of the carries too. Like whenever you're trying to play too perfectly, sometimes you fuck up.
Yeah. And he does a whole lot better on even the AM compared to the Faceless Void. You know, the Faceless Void, he's got some impressive stats on, but the AMs are quite considerably higher as well. So real impressive stuff coming out from him this game. I think we can really be expecting. As there goes the support. Faceless Void. Oh, we don't have a stun.
No bash.
No bash. And he's actually TP'd back to the tier 1 tower, so that dagger is going to seek him down.
I'll tell you the most annoying part about support Void is the time dilation. Trust me. Later you'll see the team fights.
You will see.
It's not even just about the Chronosphere. Because it forces you to, oh no, we need some Lotus, we need some Greaves or Eels to remove it. Because it's very annoying for like your Venom and you get time dilated by a support void.
Yep, because then you can't cast any of your spells. Against the AM,
Even the tiny is so annoying.
even the AM, he might get caught by that even as well, because the blink is off cooldown, or even the counterspell, which is very unlikely because counterspell's got a short cooldown. You never know. You never know. But I mean, the problem is Jean-Noel, he does need to get to level 2 if he ever wants to put a skill point into the time dilation. He's yet to do that yet. But just a shocking amount of experience to the Spectre.
Two of the roamers are going to mirror each other's movement. I think that's excellent movement there by the Pulse. Realizing the Tiny is putting too much pressure, and obviously for the 4-minute rune as well. Even though the Nature's Prophet doesn't really need the rune.
No, he doesn't. I mean, if anything, that's a win for him, because now the Queen of Pain goes without the Arcane Rune, which would be many, many daggers to the face. OP God.
Look at that, the Venom is also level 1.
Yeah, that's actually really impressive.
Is he
They might dive him here. He's level 2 now. Oh my goodness. As that's a very nice 2-man Gale. Boy, he gets a bash on the first hit. Unbelievable. The time lock there up on Jean-Noel.
The Tusk Void support duo.
Yeah, they're just diving my tower.
Welcome. What up, pups?
Welcome to 2020, dude. Everything is cursed in this year, including the support duos. JG, how's he doing top lane? Let's look at a normal lane. 13 and 2. He's also getting real bullied because of the tri-lane that they have down bottom. Faces Void is dying, by the way. What's going on with him? They're going right back underneath the tower, huh? OP God trying to at least CS before he goes. Yeah, absolutely no way he can go. Jean-Noel healing, actually. He's going to get some pretty good regen out. Quick little snowball on some September, but that's probably play hard next going down.
Screw bounty runes. Let's get kills.
What is going on?
Yeah, LC has been left on an island, but she's still getting some good levels and some farm. Level 4. I think she's having a good old time considering she's 1 in 2. Trian is one of the stronger level 1 supports, like zoning if the offlaner is alone here. So considering everything, it's a trade-off, you know. If a poor LC and a poor Venomancer, who is going to be more useful in the game?
Well, kind of seems like the LC, because you always have the Dispel available.
Yeah. And a Venom being poor, you're not going to be too useful.
No, not at all, because then you can't tank anything, right? You can barely get off your ulti. You have no mobility here. Speaking of mobility, JG getting a lot of his. He turns around to Manfight a little bit. Whoa! Deleted! Absolutely deleted off the map. Look at the timing out from Yopaj. The Wrath of Nature was very upset with him that day.
Your king has fallen.
Your king has fallen. That was incredible. The coordination on that. They knew it was coming. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's still going for Mask of Madness. It doesn't matter which hero he is playing. He knows one build, and that is his item build here. You'll love to see it.
Image mask.
I mean, come on. Yeah, I've never seen that one before. I don't think I've ever seen anti-mage with Mask of Madness. It just seems so counterintuitive.
There's a first for everything.
There is a first for everything here, and
I'm hitting creeps. Mask of Madness is the best item for me to hit creeps and not lose HP.
I can't believe that he opts for the Mask of Madness over, I mean, just traditional Ring of Health, a Ring of Tarask. You know,
I make Butterfly, I make Satanic. I don't waste anything.
That's what he does here. I mean, he's, my goodness.
He's the robot of Dota 2.
He is, but sometimes the robots are effective at what they do, one singular task, and if that is to be a very consistent laner and have your mid lane create space and be aggressive, that can win you games, right?
And Scam is buying drums every game. He's carrying.
Okay, well, the drums, you know, makes a little bit of sense considering how strong the item is currently. Just such a good aura item, gives you a lot of move speed and mobility. Sure. I mean, what would it be more weirder to see, right? Mask of Madness on the AM or Mask of Madness on Spectre? Vote now in chat. I don't know. I'd be curious to see what it is.
I vote Mask of Madness on Chen.
Mask of Madness on Chen, that would be quite a doozy. I mean, look at him go. I mean, you can't deny how fast he farms with this item.
Do you actually farm faster with this compared to like a Tritz competing a Tritz?
No, I don't think so. I think a reason that the AMs so frequently go for the Battle Fury, and Hualien, if he goes for the exact same item build he's been going for the past 2 games, he's going to get a Battle Fury next. A big reason you go for it, of course, is because with the Perseverance you get, I think, 2.5 HP, not HP, mana regen. And AM is quite dependent on the mana regen if they're going to be going for a kill on the OP God. Oh my god, the damage! They have absolutely no chill for this Venomancer. 4 heroes coming bottom. Surprised we didn't haunt for that one just to get even closer. But yeah, that's such a big reason of why you go for the Battle Fury, right? That's why Ursa started building it. One, because yes, the cleave was fantastic, but because you were farming with such a relatively mana-intensive ability with the Earth Shock, you needed the mana regen. So that's why AMs generally decide to go for that, just because it increases your farming efficiency if you can just blink everywhere. But obviously, now that that's changed, I'd be curious as to see how that's going to affect things.
You farm faster, I think. I mean, there's no way why he keeps doing it. He knows this build better than anyone. He's been doing it so much.
Yeah, I'm just going to be double checking that one for myself.
You know, we used to have a carry that does weird stuff like this, you know, CTY, before from China.
I do not know. No.
He likes to get a moonshot to farm on anti-mage.
Just like a first item?
No, after the battle query, because he farms faster than getting any other item. But he's very greedy.
I mean, yeah.
And then you just consume the moonshot later because it's efficiency.
I'll say so. I mean, that's something. Yeah, I mean, you can always consume it, right? It just seems a bit excessive here.
And it's a bit similar to the Master of Madness where you disassemble and you use the parts. You don't waste anything.
No, I mean you're very right about that. You don't waste anything. Satanic
time dilation back soon.
Yep, he's got 2 levels in it. It's worked its way into just about every single carry, right? A Satanic. So it's not like it's going to be like the biggest waste or anything like that. But it's just so surprising to see it be done here.
If everyone does it, then it wouldn't be surprising anymore.
You know what?
Trying to create a trend.
He is trying to create a trend as we will get a duel onto the top lane. They have a Haunt to try and assist, and they will be able to secure the kill as Yopaj, actually, with the global presence. They're able to get a kill now onto the Queen of Pain, who thought she was safely farming top. I mean, now that I start to look like this, it doesn't... I wouldn't be surprised, actually, whatsoever to see Walian go for a Vlad's. As that tends to be the norm for him. He almost ends every single game with a Vlad's. No, he's going back for the Battle Fury. Still within the norm. Let me take a look at his build order here in this game.
Still within the norm.
Still within the norm. I mean, that's the one normal thing here. Look at him go! We'll see how effective that is.
You take my Void, I can play Void with AM.
He plays Void with AM. That's absolutely right here. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen him build the Mask of Madness. You're just looking through a few of the stats now as they will be fighting bottom on an OP guy. Good wall response September. Great job on the Avalanche. Is he going to be able to buy enough time to move slow? Yes, he will. This is incredible. I mean, to be fair, he hasn't played the AM in an official match here in 2 months. As the Sonic Wave now bottom on Yopaj, they're actually continuing to fight. Now DD, the toss from downtown as Playhard, a little bit of friendly fire is going to get the kill there. Well, you're normally, oh wow, the bash. Oh my god, the double bash is setting up for the dual victory. Now DD trying his best to escape. Big scream of pain. Wasting a lot of time here as well with the living armor and the few sips of the bottle that he has. But another blink away and he's going to be off to safety. No points in the Shadow Strike here. He laned against the Furion, so it's not too surprising. Not too surprising, because you're never going to get close enough without taking a crap ton of damage. So that tends to be the norm.
Yeah, and look at their draft. They have, we've been talking about disgusting hero compositions. They have Trian and Venom on the same team.
Ugh, disgusting. Just so slow.
Towers. Just hold the map.
Hold the map. Red Panda is going to die. He uses an overgrowth here.
TP.
And, oh yeah, you thought you could stop him in the trees. Little did you know, he's absolutely made it. It's like throwing some water at Morphling.
We had this conversation as well, Trian and NP.
Well, we did, actually. We did.
If Trian kills the trees to summon babies, would he actually be killing nature, the Trian Protector's children?
Yeah, this is so wild here.
So right now it's just the battle of the AM.
Oh wow, there's gonna be the first Chronosphere right into the duel, and plenty of Fearless to follow up. Should be 30 dual damage, I believe, now for JG.
He's been taking the dangerous area twice in a row. Top lane once he died, middle lane the second time when he died as well. All this farm should be given to the Venom. I think Venom has a longer range to clear out the waves, and he's like a low priority target.
Oh, September's in trouble, giving him the time dilation. He's gonna have absolutely nothing to do here, just trying to walk away. Is he gonna die? Oh, he's so low. They should get him there with the urn, and they will. What is going on? Neon, I think they know how to get under SAG's skin, and that's just to kind of run at them, play this nice global strat. It works real well for Neon, and I think it really throws SAG off their game.
Yeah, but the true hero is the AM, which is still... He has been uncontested so far.
Absolutely, with his Mask of Madness.
You have to say Mask of Madness.
You have to. I mean, you really have to say Mask of Madness on this. It's honestly incredible. This seems to be a new trend, by the way, that he's going for. Just the Mask of Madness on seemingly every single hero he's been playing. Just taking a look-sees here if I can. I mean, I don't know. It is going to be actually a pretty decently timed Battle Fury if they don't gank him. Considering he also has the Power Treads.
And the Mask of Madness.
Yeah, and the Mask of Madness.
Minute 15, 16 maybe?
Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty respectable, actually. Maybe this is literally is the new meta. Okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's a bit hard to tell. We need to take a look at replays, I think, instead, because he seems to always... he doesn't always go end the game with a Satanic, so sometimes the Morbid Mask gets sold or just lost, I suppose, in the Dota timing. So who knows? Maybe he's always done this, but can't actually just determine it based on the stats here I have in front of me. I'm gonna have to take a little bit more of a finer tune look at that. I'd be curious to see if Danog and Fluke and Kyo are listening. Maybe if they can look into that here for the viewers in the post game. Because that's an interesting topic. I've never once seen that before. Like, I always joke, not even joke, whenever I start a Dota lecture.
Here comes the global gang.
And here comes the global gang. Absolutely. There's Yopaj with the flower. As,
Meteor Hammer. Game Hammer.
oh yeah, he actually hit 2 heroes there. They might be able to turn. OP got still alive, but living a bit longer. The Sonic Wave just catching 2 heroes on the tail.
Bow down to your queen.
Absolutely. Queen capturing 2 pieces there. One swift move. And that JG, I'm not sure if he really wants to be here.
So what piece did he capture? A bishop and a rook?
He captured, so what he did is he forked, he had a revealed check onto the king that forked a rook. That's what he did there. Whoa, okay, I mean, that's not actually as big as the kills we think it is. It's a position 5.
It was just a pawn.
It's just a pawn. Yeah, this is fascinating. Top lane, silence onto 1, trying to get more damage here onto the tower. I actually have to deny that tower.
Yep, bounty rune time. Time to secure the 4 runes.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah, it actually looks like they're going to be able to do it quite easily as well. Did you have a TP from the Furians? Silence onto the AM. Is this there's no way this is a kill. They're just going to force it away
See,
from
he
the ring.
didn't even try. He didn't take any risk. He could have just ran and tried to take the bounty rune.
I'm surprised even.
That's the mindset I like about a carry player.
You know, honestly, what impresses me the most is that the fact that he even has the Quelling Blade to start off with. Could you imagine if the AM didn't have a Quelling Blade because he wasn't going for Battle Fury? So he gets stuck in Sprout and can't blink?
GG.
GG. That'd be incredible.
I am RTZ.
I am Arteezy. He needs to plant a GG tree to get himself out. All right, a bit of a wild game here, but I think it's starting to settle down into the farming period, right? As we'll see, JG still with 3 duels early on. Give him that extra 30 damage is going to be real nice for him. A Midas as well on Spectre after the drums. Into the Yasha, probably for the Manta style is going to be the norm.
Manta, Diffusal. Actually,
I don't know about Diffusal. Okay.
It's nice against AM.
By the way, 16-minute Battle Fury here, along with Power Treads and Mask of Madness. It's very respectable. It's very respectable. And now his farm is actually going to be completely bonkers. Going for
Echo Saber.
casual, I guess. Dude, I swear, if you build Echo Saber, you're going to send me into orbit. I would not be able to believe this.
You're actually distracting the observer.
I am. I mean, here's the thing: is it's unbelievable. Here's the thing, though: is I think Walian is. I read a few comments about this that Walian is maybe credited with not maybe pioneering, maybe popularizing the whole disassembling SNY and reassembling items so much. I heard that's kind of, he started really doing that a bunch. As there's going to be some nice control onto the Queen of Pain. Quick toss onto the Opage should stop him from getting any more kills here. But
It's just like pushing out the dead lanes and dying and dying.
yeah, it's a bit tough with the global presence they have.
I guess if the Venus holding the mid lane, the Trian is on the other side. Yeah, but I feel like the Quap dying is also
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
a price to pay. You know, it's quite a price to pay. She's still like a call.
Yeah.
Not sure if the AM could do this a lot later.
That's a support, so it's just a
Relax,
kill there.
boys. There's a pause 5.
It's a boss 5. It's okay. No worries.
He's
I
getting
do-
what, a meteor hammer?
I do want to point out there's at least a 1 level difference between Scam and the NEM. And the reason I think that's notable is because Scam, of course, with the Midas, ideally should actually be a little bit ahead in terms of experience, but it's actually quite the opposite here. I don't know if that points more towards how well Walian is farming or just the inefficiency of the Midas usage. If you're not Midasing the big groups, you tend to lose out a bit on that one, but we'll see how that continues to play out.
It's normal for the Spectre to be behind
It is.
against the AM.
It is, but with a Midas,
I mean, I don't think it should be okay if you went with the minus.
it's a bit aggressive out from Play Hard. Little Walrus Punch onto the tiny Spectral Haunt on the way in. And of course, Yopaj already had that TP half cooked by the time he arrived.
That's fine. Just losing a support. Again, like 2 big spells. Haunt, Nature's Prophet.
He's
RP.
actually going for the Echo Saber. Would you believe that?
I think it's just the most effective way, efficient way of using your gold to speed up your farm and
It
not
is.
waste anything.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong, actually. This is quite genius because there it is. He's going to have the quarterstaff into the Echo Saber. You can now disassemble Echo Saber, so he's going to disassemble that. He's probably then going to pick up the Talisman of Evasion and build it into a Sange, build the Ogre Axe into a Sange.
Yeah, which is great.
Which is great, especially this game. And then he's going to, after the Sange, finish the Butterfly.
Radiant
Seriously,
are scanning.
that's going to be the build.
You know you're doing something right when everyone is talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, you're either doing something right or you're doing something very wrong. And by the way, I think he's doing something right here. I think we're shocked by it, but I mean, look at the farm efficiency. You can't deny this. He's out farming even a Furion, which is quite an impressive feat. At this rate of the game, at the 18, 19 minute mark, very impressive. We'll see how long he can keep it up for. Yopaj on the mid lane core.
He's actually totally skipping Manta Storm against the Orchid.
Yeah, you're right, actually. I don't really like that. So maybe then you go Sange and Yasha, buy the Halberd. I think you need Manta before Halberd, right? So you go.
That's what you would think, but I don't know about this.
I don't know about this AM though. I mean, I think he is considering just doing one thing. He is. I'd love to know. He must have spreadsheets on how efficient this math is. He must. Based on the
Some
amount of
people are just that confident. I know
I
what I'm
guess,
doing.
yeah. Some people they're just.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, no, scan farm right underneath the ward. He's going to be silenced up into the Meteor Hammer combo. Plenty of heroes coming on in. Zhao, JG actually got stunned up with the snowball save. Oh, into the Chronosphere though. Maybe actually. They're actually to be able to turn. Look at Jean Noel. This unbelievable scan will eventually die, unfortunately. Get the 50, but they're going to get at least another kill. Oh, but AM, look at the damage with the Echo Saber. He's going to get at least one kill. Trying to man fight versus Yopaj. He gets the blink out in time. September kind of just standing here awkwardly as buying back is Jean Noel. Yopaj now with a triple kill. God, King Jean, I mean, you don't expect the AM to show up this early.
He just blinked in a couple of right clicks with the Echo Saber.
He burnt so much mana.
And he popped the ulti right away.
Yeah, that
And
was
he got
incredible.
He got 2 kills from the bat.
That's not what you expect whatsoever here.
It is. The corpse on here actually kind of helped the toss there.
Just chrono everyone as a support.
He's gonna blink in right now after the Chronosphere is over.
Yep.
How many hits is he going to land? What, one, two, three, and ulti.
Yeah. Gonna kill onto the LC. Nearly got you.
And he's not even that weak, you know. He's like so strong actually fighting.
Yeah, that's so weird to see an AM show up in like not at the very tail end of a fight, because that was still midway through the fight.
So normally in that position, the AM would blink in with a Manta style.
Yes. At most.
He would probably have done the same amount of damage.
Oh my god, he's going for the S&Y. The efficiency on this man.
Why? Why not Manta?
Well, I think Manta's next. I think Manta has to be next after the Sange. Although, is he really? I don't know. I'd be curious as to what in which order do you do this? Because you can disassemble the Echo Saber for the Ogre Axe, but then you just have a quarterstaff.
Yeah, but
and
don't
the
you feel
rope.
like he's gonna need the Manta now?
He does. But what I'm saying is that can be faster if you disassemble the Echo Saber. I don't know. This is insane. This is like a masterclass in item efficiency here. As a masterclass in dying mid is going to be put on here by Play Hard, who will die very quickly to that gank.
Yeah, but he is a support. It's okay. Like,
It's okay. It's okay. It's not the best, but it is okay.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't want your cores dying, pushing out the dangerous area.
I think he is gonna disassemble the Echo Saber.
You're not even watching the game. You're just watching how he plays the game.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would say I'm
You're so
watching the game.
engrossed with what's this
It's
guy
fascinating.
doing?
Well, it's
What is this
fascinating
guy doing?
because at first I said it as a joke. Oh, he's gonna do the exact same build, and then he's like, "All right, okay." Laugh at me now, and I'm like,
Didn't the observer told you like he's doing the same build every time?
"Well, I thought he meant that on the face of Void. I didn't think he meant that on every single hero." He's gonna buy another Ogre Axe actually. Okay. He's going to buy a second Sange. No, that can't be right. He's going to disassemble that one. So he is actually going for the exact same build that I called out. Strange.
Mask of Madness adventure.
Mask of Madness adventures here with the God King Wally and oh, by the way, Roshan is dead. They absolutely melted that thing with the tag team.
Spectre, Desolate.
Spectre Desolate, tag team, just plenty of bonus damage there.
Don't worry, the God King does not fear.
He does not fear. Don't worry, guys. I'm not done farming.
Right.
I'm gonna buy 6 more intermediate items.
So he's disassembling for the Halberd, and then he's gonna make a Manta next.
This to me is like, it must be so confusing if you're not like a very very competitive fan of Dota too. You're like, what is this guy doing? I've never seen this before. It's like me whenever I see like a card game, you know, where it's like I make this and then I'm going to set this trap and now you've activated my trap and I use Pot of Greed, which allows me to play one more hand, and there's a Walrus Punch now onto OP God. Actually with the stick charges, being able to get off the ulti. They're fighting bottom though. LC goes down, but Scam rotating on through, looking for a kill onto September. That's tier 2 helping out, but it's still not enough damage. As they have
Here comes Anti-Mage.
Here comes Anti-Mage. Yeah, he's picking off the backliner. Oh my god, the Chrono catches him, but I mean, it's only a position 5 Jean-Noel here. We do not have the gap close on Yopaj at the ready, as well as, look at this, man fighting is going to be DD. He's incredibly low, even with the DD rune. Oh, the one auto attack, chasing him down. It's not nearly enough. Looking to try and escape. Jean-Noel closing the gap.
Nice
We need a little bit more than juice. Looking for the TP, but now right in vision of Jean-Noel.
Oh, that was so close to be an amazing play. So close.
It was.
I like what he did there.
I think they're getting. I think SAG's getting a little bit too aggressive at the tail end of these fights. They're looking for that extra little +1. So greedy. I think it's okay for the AM
And
to
that's
do
why I
it.
say that this guy doesn't really take much risk. Look at that. He saw the quad blinking in, dropping out a couple of heroes low, but he didn't even try to go back.
No, he
like,
didn't.
I'm out. I'm done. I just want to hit creeps.
He's like, guys, I'm 30 seconds off of my S and Y timing. I need to continue hitting creeps, please. This is incredible. Okay, so he's going for the Manta next. I like that. He's changed it up. I think he recognizes, oh, they have a silence. They could realistically kill
Oh,
him.
now he realized he needs a man.
He's like, oh yeah, I forgot there are enemy heroes in the game. I'm not just hitting creep. This is going to be an absolutely incredible finish. I'm guessing to this game. What a best of 3 series. All right, there's the Diffusal Blade now from the Spectre, so some real damage about to be pumped out.
When you think last series where Mac was playing Doom all the time, and now this guy is playing every hero but with the same
same exact build.
same build.
It really is incredible. I think this honestly could be forging the meta right before our very eyes. Completely unironically, I should say.
Even the meme hammer on the support point is the thing.
Oh, there they go, jumping on the back lines. They will find the Venomancer.
Oh, here comes God
locks
King.
up over the God King, actually joining the fight at the 25-minute mark here. Great overgrowth onto 2, but they're going to be able to escape.
Snowball.
They have gotten the kill onto 1. There's a nice snowball save as well, and God King immediately retreats. He recognizes he's in a bad place here, and he is out of there. I gotta say, I'm super impressed by this. No, he's actually not. Oh, he has finished off the Manta. Okay, he's got the Sange into the Halberd. Lovely.
Chrono is down. It's time to fight when they have all the heroes up.
This is lovely stuff.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Good Dota.
Good Dota. Good Dota today here out from Neon. And these
Weird,
two.
but good Dota.
Dire structures are
Well, I like to see this. It's taken the path, not even the path less traveled, as Robert Frost would say, but this is a new path.
Yeah, new pack.
Dire's
A new
bottom
path.
tower has
He,
fallen.
God King Walian, he does not see heroes as simple collections of 4 abilities, sometimes up to 6 with some voice lines. He instead sees them as, he doesn't see abilities, he only sees 9 item slots for him to fill up.
What is the most efficient way
What is the most efficient way?
spend my money?
He just wants to spend money here, you know.
and not waste a penny?
He's like, you know, he's the type of guy who, you know, most carries, especially like Jackie, for example, he likes to spend lots of money on his sets, right? No. Not God King Walian. He likes to spend money on his items in game. That's what this guy enjoys doing. He doesn't care how his hero looks. He couldn't care less what hero he's playing. Void? I don't care.
Silver Edge.
Silver Edge? Yeah, why not, you know?
Okay, against Spectre. Fine.
Yes, against the Spectre, yes, it's quite reasonable. He's going to be looking for a kill. Oh, he might get baited here, though. JG ready to jump on in. There's Jean-Noel is ready. Are we going to see a Chrono onto the back lines? Oh, it's a bit late. He's going to get silenced up. And the AM, is he free to go? But he's not even going anywhere. He's going to get 2 kills and perhaps even a 3rd onto Play Hard.
God King!
The God King indeed. Scam joining the fight a bit late. He's going to get a Poison Nova now. He's in some serious trouble. Does manage to juke up to the high ground, but they got vision up there thanks to the player wards. God King is there to run him down, and Scam is gonna
Man fight.
What are you doing here? Trying to man fight here. He's gonna get the tiny.
Do you know who I am? I'm God King!
There's Scam though respawning with the Aegis. A great overgrowth onto 2. God King has the damage for Yopaj. Now back onto Scam for round number 2. Disarm, mana being burned. Doesn't give a crap about that dispersion. He's gonna get 6 kills in that fight.
God King, man.
I don't, Neon, you have to delay this game. I have to see what the next item is. You can't let this one go quite yet. This is fantastic. I'm loving this series.
So what's after Silver Edge? Probably the game is gonna be over.
Yeah, I know, that's the problem. I would have to say Satanic, right? He's got to be using that Morbid Mask.
Don't waste your items.
Don't waste your items. Oh, look, yeah, there it is. It's satanic. Right on the money. God King and I, we're on a very similar rhythm. This is insane net worth, can I just say, for an AM at 28 minutes in. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. But it's happening right before our eyes.
Radiant's middle barracks are under
He has not
attack.
wasted anything, right? He even started with a Wraith Band.
Yeah.
One Wraith Band all the while because he always has one empty slot.
This is...
Everything calculated to perfection.
And his team built him a solar crest for even more efficiency. You know, just there's normally 4 protect 1,
Why did the Void
and there's
Chrono
4
give me
enable
a-
1. He got silenced
Oh, he got
immediately.
silenced.
He got silenced immediately. Very unfortunate there. That would have definitely turned that fight on its head. But beautiful job there out from the Queen of Pain to stop that one. And Scam and Yopaj, did he just like show up to the fight and try and 2v5? Like, as if they didn't just see the God King Wallin run on in with...
Oh, he needed to try to save the spec. Because the spec was dead anyway.
I don't know, but the Spectre just walked on it. Scam could have just, like... I don't know.
He couldn't have ran, so he tried to fight.
It's a bit strange. It's a bit strange. I didn't quite have...
His
my eyes
best
on the right thing.
chances to survive there was to just try to man fight and kill them.
I mean, this game is... This is like the exact opposite of what Neon did to game 1. They said, we're just gonna
Play our game.
play our game, and we're gonna play it damn well as we please. As there we go, God King now trying to man fight. He's actually gone one of the Spectre illusions. That's the Haunt and the... Oh, actually great Chrono, but do they have the damage onto him? They've gotten 2 heroes now. Meme Hammer will catch him. They have out of mana, but they Satanic active, and he's got enough mana to blink away as the Sonic Wave will catch 2 heroes and allow DD to escape. A good fight from Neon here. They're not quite out of it yet. They heard me. They said, we also want to see what the next item is here on this guy.
Yeah,
Pull out a good
the
fight.
Chronon plus Meteor Hammer is going to be crucial in the fight. I think they have to try to get to him first with either the Quap, the Tiny. Someone needs to just get to the Void. Similar
Yeah.
to the last game when General was on the bench, he's always going to be the target first in the fights.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not even a question here. All right, Silver Edge next. It's pretty tame, but it makes sense. I mean, I guess that's going to be 6 slotted, isn't it?
This is the first time I see AM6 slot but no Abyssal.
Yeah, right? I mean, I guess maybe he gets rid of the boots, but look at this, he's already 25? I mean, you can't, stats don't lie. There's no how it says men lie, women lie, stats don't lie. This guy's got insane XP per minute, insane GPM, an insane win rate on this hero. It's unnatural. And that's because his build is unnatural. Look at him go. He's just a farming machine. And he's not done. He's a killing machine now. They're going to get a silence on him, but he doesn't care. He's got the Manta style. He knows there's a team behind him. What are you going to do? Hit him with a Meteor Hammer? Okay, you got it. Oh, there's JG, though, taking the jump in onto the Venomancer. They're going to get a kill there. Scam joining the fight, but JG out of mana. God King, he's out of there. He's back into hit creep. This is incredible. Gosh. On a turn here. With a Chrono. We do not stop cool on him. Great overgrowth. Look at the God King there. He blows up the Void. I think he's just used to that one being a core. Meteor Hammer not going to catch Scam. He's in some serious trouble here. He's going to get slowed now. Debuffed at the very least, but the God King, I don't know if he's stopping here. Okay, he's stopping here.
Don't you like the discipline on this guy?
I do. I really do. And honestly, I'm not so sure if it's just discipline or if he goes, oh, there's a really big creep wave down bottom. I got to go farm it. But I love it either way. It's really cool to watch, isn't it? I think this is like, this is the equivalent of like when the Arteezy stream, you know, are up and he doesn't say anything. He just plays amazing Dota for like 6 hours. It's great. I love seeing this.
Yeah, the action speaks louder than the words.
They really do. They really do here, especially with the God King. Okay, I'm sorry. We haven't really had much analysis this game just because I've been totally just befuddled by this build. How is this game realistically looking at this
His
point?
build is just the song of the game or the sound, the background.
It really is. It really
It's
is.
the story of the game. Like whatever he's doing, his team is just playing with. What is his timing? When can he fight?
Which is absolutely bonkers because since when has an AM dictated the tempo of the game before the 25-minute mark?
There
Right.
you go. You see,
There we go. Here it is.
this game is a very good example.
I agree.
Play with your item timings and play to your
Play your strengths.
Your hero strengths.
Yeah. I mean, how much, to what degree do you think the Faceless Void position 5 here is a problem, if at all, for Neon?
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's a valid idea. It's not the first time we've seen it in the C competitive matches. A couple of teams have already done it. Just think of it like a quarter warlock.
Okay,
It's the
okay.
same kind of heroes like that.
Okay, I see what you're coming
You're a
from.
pos 5 hero with a strong CC in the
Radiant's
team
top
fights.
tower is under
And
attack.
you can secure the carry's lane. initially by tanking damage, trading, because Void is a pretty strong level 1 hero, good damage, good armor, can trade. And time dilation is your secondary annoying spell.
It really is. Spectre really does need this 25 talent, though. She's quite far behind the AM.
Radiant's top
Just
tower
farming
is
the
under
easy game
attack.
with a meteor hammer. I don't know why. I saw a ward get dropped by the Faceless Void, and that doesn't look right. You know, that's cursed.
Yeah, they're revolutionizing how you play support, how you play carry. Everything is changing.
That's already the silver edge done for AM. I suppose he's 6-slotted now. I'm surprised. Oh, he's actually got the cheese in his backpack. The God King pushing straight onto the high ground now at this point. Gonna do their best to try and actually hit him with a duel. Can they have the damage? The Spectral Hunt now. They actually got him quite low. The Sonic Wave into the Chronosphere. JG's gonna go down. They actually don't have enough damage either for the God King. They're gonna hit him at least with a Meteor Hammer, but he doesn't care with the attack. Jumping right back in. Satanic activated. Onto Yopaji goes dead. Scam in a lot of trouble. Winter thinks it's GG. But the God King, he's now transitioned from farming creeps to farming heroes, Winter. He wants more, and they're going to give him more. He's bought back and might be even going fishing here in the fountains for a little bit, but he's going to go right back to hitting
He
creeps.
just tanked a Legion, Duel, Chrono, and what else? Like the touch spells, every single
A
disable.
haunt. It's incredible. And I think that's it. That's GG, as you said. I don't know
What
what
can they do, man?
They have nothing. They can try and punch him. But he doesn't care. He's done. He's hitting buildings. He wants to go immediately queue for his next anti-mage game. And that's it.
Is that actually literally possible on every single carry right now? Terra Blade.
Look at this, Space Grid. He doesn't care. What's the Chinese voice line? He is a farming machine with no emotions whatsoever. That's literally this guy. That is God King Welling. He doesn't care what heroes he's playing. He doesn't care who his opponents are. He's going for the same build every single game. And it's a thing of beauty.
He's playing the same RPG game.
Yeah.
There's this like farming pattern, this itemization, and how he makes decisions. And he's not even like blindly just moving. Like he's really safe.
No.
He doesn't take risks.
It's super active thinking. It's very aware, just high level, just knowing where to farm, knowing what your spikes are, knowing just to disassemble the items. Just the knowledge is so impressive on its own.
Yeah, and the discipline, you say it's not discipline,